So I'm getting last pick actually, which means that I do get to have quite some time before, like I get to see a lot of champions before I pick. So maybe I can find something a bit out of the box. Or maybe it's just another mage game. We'll have to see. Oof, Cast and Yuumi. Going for the late game. That's for sure. So I have to figure out what I want to play against that. Try out a Kayn game maybe. Not sure how well I will do against Caston, but at least I can hide in the wall if he gets late game. Also play like Camille or something. Do a lot of AD though, so maybe it's better if I just pick something AP anyway. Maybe just picking something AP wouldn't be bad. Then again, Ezreal can probably go AP, so maybe I will. Actually, Kayn is banned out, so I can't really go for that.
So who wants to kill the king?
What will it be instead then? Maybe it's Syndra? Okay, I'll just go Syndra. I think it should be pretty good against all their champs right now. Probably look for Ignite as well. Something like this is like probably the best I can get. I probably got Kayn if it was actually open, but they did ban it out. Jerry JPM, thank you for the sub. You seriously back to mid or just trolling? I guess you'll have to wait for for the LEC to start to find out. Grasp, how are you doing? Did you do anything cool before stream? Not really sure if I did anything cool. I mean, Grabs actually came, so we got a visitor for the first. Actually, it was the first time I think so far the off season. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. Do you watch POV of Rookie or Vega to learn? I watched both of them. I think that's like, I mean, I tried to like look into some Rookie POV. I did see like some stream from him, but it was. Wait, he dies, right? What? Doran Shield and Potions is too OP. I can't believe he actually didn't die to that. Like he was out healing the Ignite. Well, that's fine. Just lost my flash. I guess he flashed as well. That was kind of sad. Rumors you're leaving G2. Yeah, I mean, those are some pretty crazy rumors. Combat solo queue Runa, she's good in Team 2. But I do think the combat setup is probably better in solo queue than necessarily competitive. I think a lot of the combat value is like biscuits, and it's like very lane focused room page with like Scorch and stuff. But I think maybe there's some matchups we can pull it out where it makes a lot of sense. But I think just going in every game is probably just more solo queue than anything. You guys would probably mostly play solo queue, right? I could imagine, so should probably always be fine in your games. Do have Pantheon. Could look mid after some camps. Usually wants to get level 3 though. But never know in solo queue.
So who wants to kill the king?
See Pantheon actually, so we should be fine. Pantheon was walking this way. As long as I hug bot side, I should be fine, I think. Oh. This time I'm a bit higher level, so the ignite will not out heal. Like the healing potion will not out heal the ignite, so that is nice. My wave's not that great, but I will just base like this anyway. I think should TP back here. Don't think I can really push out if I stay, so I'll just take a base. But yeah, my wave is actually very bad. It was a bit unlucky that it was also following me here. I assume he has a ward here, which is why it was like actually like walking all the way with me. So I do end up losing like a wave, but I mean I kill him as well, so it's not the worst. Although I will have to push this out. So ideally either like Trundle helps me or this is like more from Pantheon, right? Like in 1-1 it should always be fine, but I guess Pantheon comes around, maybe Yuumi. Not sure what she's up to either. I think I'll just save my E for Pantheon if he was to show up. There's some flash on mid, so maybe we could gank. Just have to push this out. I missed that. He's probably waiting for his E. That was a bit forced, but we did get chunk him out pretty hard, so this will be fine for me as well. I can't really push this. Like you'll need Pantheon for sure. Pantheon is most like right here, but I think I'm fine just poking him a little bit. I ignite 50. When I ignite, I can actually like push in the wave and probably look to dive. But ignite, it's not that easy to get kill pressure. Once I get it, like it is coming up soon. But if I have it, obviously I will kill him here. Pantheon will be around here. Would like to dive him anyway though. It will be like a 1v2 dive, which is not the greatest maybe to go for. But I think I will try anyway. So he doesn't actually die and I will die here, so that kind of sucks. I think if Pantheon has flash, I'm just dead. If he doesn't flash, maybe I can live. It's like he's not flashing on me, so I guess I live. Didn't actually have flash. Cassian ended up living like really low. That was kind of unfortunate. Thought my ult would have him. Sure, maybe I've thrown an ignite in as well. If I was in range. Almost. But still fine. Like my wave is pretty good, and I didn't end up dying luckily, since he didn't actually have flash. So like a bit greedy, but I really wanted to punch him for that. And I guess it did end up denying him a bunch of creeps. So that's that. Probably just try to get a ward off. For now, I guess they can just stay with the wave like this. Don't really necessarily need a ward. Not sure what he's up to, the Castellan. Might have just went to ward, or maybe he's hovering top. He's back in mid now though. They have blue buffs, so I can't just spam my abilities. Though it's like kind of just staying outside of XP range, which is also fine for me. Just like denying a bit of golden XP before it happened. Before the wave crashes. Probably can't dive him because he has full health. So I don't think that will really be an option. Like, it is a bit later in the game, so he is very tanky right now. Like Dorm Shield, Catalyst. But I'll just like try to move instead. Having a huge fight top, which should be pretty good for me. Aatrox has no flash as well, so probably just kill him as well. I think I will just even do that blue. Pantheon is level 6, so I should care about ult, because I don't think he used it here. So he could look for that, maybe. Guess I could either base here or just, like, not sure. Probably just bases here. Could like loot to the rafts or something, or just like sit around a bit, but probably makes the most sense to be based. I think I will take a plate and base as well. One plate should be fine. Consider going for 2, but then maybe getting base is a bit harder. I won't get Ludens anyway. Unless I would maybe just stay to another wave, but basing here is fine. Just get a wand. So Drake is gonna have 1 minute. I guess that's about an extra goal. I think we can probably just get all the Drakes this game. Probably not the most useful Drake like this game, like the Drake Soul at least, since it's like yeah, they're gonna be like the Infernal or the Cloud, which I feel like a mountain or even ocean, like an ocean would be like a lot better this game. So do have like a lot of assassins or like divers, something that can peel for us is pretty good. It's a Castellan, so you can just kind of jump away. They could also jump on me here. Again, Pantheon still has ult, I think. Do have to watch out for that. Could just take another base for Ludens as well. Might consider that. We'll just go check their Raptors first, I think. But they're not up. Now we're fighting bots, so I will actually just walk bot here. Castellan has TP, but I think we can win this pretty convincingly, probably. I don't know if he has E up, so. Killed there. Through a bit further. It was like a bit harder, so faster than I expected with the Yumi heals. Hopefully we're fine. Karma actually dies. We are out though, and we got bot turret. We even got a kill top actually. So the game is looking pretty good for us. We just have to make sure we get Drake probably. Like, should we like try to be on this goal? They don't have TPs on anyone now as well. So I'm feeling pretty confident in our chances. Castellan and Pantheon could come from here. He's going very hard, but he does have flash himself as well. Pantheon ended up wasting ult as well, so this is really, really good for us. I suppose he could be here maybe, doing this. he's out though. Pantheon is a very fast champion by default. He has 20 movement speed more than me, even though I have the magical boots. So there's not really any point trying to catch up on him. I think he does W, so maybe not. Okay, the Wukong is he's ready 1 for 1. I do like Inferno map. Like I do like when there's an Inferno map because it's so much easier to go like around the jungle. It's annoying to go through all the walls, and here there's just like an open map, which does feel pretty good to play with. Okay. Tunnel is doing some work this game. Cass started moving bot, but I think he probably can't do much down there. He's probably just gonna go back mid. Could be a Pantheon from mid, although he doesn't have ults. I think I had too scared of that. Had Ignite, I could maybe do something, but without Ignite it's hard to kill. Guess I'll just stay here a bit. Maybe Pantheon could ult on me. Or maybe Yuumi could heal him up, I guess. Well, that does change things a bit. I think I'll still try to get the wave, but yeah. I have my ult coming up soon as well. I do have Ignite as well. I have Ignite and ult. I can somehow get to him. I think I'll split take a base. Let's see if I can make it to top wave. Yes, I'll make it, right? But let's be sure I can get there. Maybe if we fight and I end up dying, then suddenly I won't be there. Yeah, I mean, we're just very ahead right now. I mean, obviously, we do have Kasten and Yuumi and like Vayne, so if we go super late game, we might lose. I mean, our champs are also pretty good late game though, so I think we have to go very late for them to be OP. As long as we don't throw our lead, basically, I think we're good. So, hopefully there'll be no throws. It's probably pressing base right there. I'm not sure if I can make it in time, but maybe. Okay, well. Well, that does settle his life. When I have Ignite and ult, I have so much kill pressure on him. He can't really do too much to me. It's more when I don't have them up. And they did just right open mid, which could be an EU open, could be like a real open. I think I'll just go mid since no one's really showing the map, so they probably opened. Luckily we have Herald actually, which should help us a bit. Kasten is around, and he looks like he wants to defend. But okay, he's going for a Karma instead. So I can help my Karma out. Can't let my Karma die, right? Nice. Nice. Well, that is game over. We even got to save our karma in the end, so. GG. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty decent game one. Did have like 5 pick, but I guess this going for Syndra is probably the safest. She seemed pretty good against all their champs this game. And also we really need some form for AP. Against which team do you feel like scrimming is very valuable for G2? Any team that feels like scrimming is very valuable. I mean, I don't know. It actually just really depends. Like, I feel like teams really go up and down in scrim quality. Like sometimes scrimming certain teams are really like have really good practice, and like usually the top, like the better, like let's say the playoff teams, usually scrimming them are better, right? Because I mean they're better teams, so you get better practice out of it. But sometimes the teams just have like mental boom or something going on, and they will just like kind of int and then like FF or something like that. Or sometimes they will play really well, and we will get like completely stumped, and we will really get to like learn something in that sense. Maybe they're like really ahead on the meta or what's up, but definitely there's like I don't know, I have to reconnect, but I'm not sure what's going on. But definitely there's like ups and downs for different teams, so it's hard to say who's the best scrim partners. Why is Comet suddenly so popular? Well, I think a lot of people are doing it because Knight had really great success with it in LPL, and for me, I feel like it's kind of just like just something I've been considering for a while, but it was like more like I really like the Biscuit tree. Like back in the day, it would be like back at like season 8, I think. Whenever I played Syndra, it would be like with Biscuits, but then I feel like Syndra kind of relies a lot on mana flow band. So if you don't get mana flow band, then it's like a bit awkward to play. Like I feel like you actually just go ooh in a lot of cases. So I feel like mana flow band is actually like a must. And if you go mana flow band as a must, then you can't get cookies unless you either opt into like Spellbook, or maybe if you opt into the Comet as I've used. So I don't like Comet that much though, but it's just kind of the better of the evils, I guess. I annoyed with the Q cast change on Syndra from patch 10.6. Well, initially I thought it would be pretty annoying, but I think now, after playing a bit with it, I mean, there's like some downsides, but there's also some upsides. Obviously, every now and then I will maybe miss a Q because of it, but I will also sometimes use it to like get some value out of it. So yeah, I mean, I was like maybe more scared of it than what realistically had of a difference. How are you playing so aggro without being ulted on by Pantheon? Well, Pantheon didn't have ult. Most of the cases that I was actually at his turret. I'm pretty sure he actually ended up using the ult the first, like the initial time, then they fought top. That like would make the most sense for me, just like
So
looking back at the game. And other than that, I think he ended up using it again on Wukong, which was like kind of a waste ult. So yeah, Pantheon for sure wastes his ults. Also, basically, whenever you have jungle around, you don't really have to care that much about it, because if Pantheon actually goes hard deep, then me and Chun will win pretty hard at 2-2. Ventaga, thank you for the sub. Ventaga. Do you ever play AP assassins like Echo and Fizz? I don't think Echo is actually not that bad, so I could be considered going for like an Echo game, depending on what I'm playing against. I think some matchups make sense for that. I think Fizz is a bit worse though, so not really like something that I would look into play. I used to play a lot of Fizz back in like season 5? Season 5 maybe? Season 4? Not something like this. But he just hasn't really seen the light of the meta in a long time. I mean, you see him like very occasionally in like season 7. There was like a few people picking him, a few picks in season 8, but realistically it's not really that great. I think people just kind of like, I mean, they enjoy Fizz, like everyone like kind of likes Fizz. I mean, opponents don't, right? But he was the original like hated champ to play against, so Riot kind of got him. Kind of like something like Teemo was also really hated back in the day, right? And Fizz was kind of the same. I guess the Yordle champs were not really that popular. Are there any high elo Fizz players in the EU ladder? There is like 1 or 2 high elo Fizz players, so yeah. At least like I don't know if they're actually challenger, but they're like around master challenger, something like that. So that's kind of the Fizz players there in EU. Why don't you play the carry anymore? Well, I still queue mid bot, but most likely I'm gonna play mid next split, so it just kind of makes sense to queue mid and solo queue as well. Also, yeah. Why don't you try killing mid after? I lost the comment. After the buffs, I would assume, something like that. But I did want to try it. I mean, I tried it up top lane, and I wanted to try it last game, but it was banned. So usually it either like it's banned, or if someone picks it, or then it's not a good case, right? Because I don't think it's always that great. So yeah, it's like kind of rare that I would go for that probably. Hey Cass, what do you say to mid lane will get nerfed? I don't know what the nerfs is, so I can't really comment on it. Obviously it does kind of scare me when someone says that mid will get nerfed. But I think I just want to wait and see what actually it's about, right? Because from my understanding, the reason that mid has to be nerfed is because apparently it's too OP in like lower elo with like Talons and Fizzes and Katarinas roaming bot is apparently too OP. Now I don't really see any of that in competitive or high elo. So long as the changes are targeted towards that, I don't really mind it. Obviously, if it hurts the mid lane overall, then it would be kind of sad. But yeah, I'll just have to adapt, right? Like obviously, a lot of changes I might not agree with, but as long as I can be the best on the new changes or like the new patch, then that's what really matters. The mid lane nerfs so unreasonable. What are the mid lane nerfs? Like, have they been released? They have not been released, no. Like from my like I'm pretty sure at least like yesterday it was not released, I think. So unless it got released in the morning and I didn't really see anything. I mean, just looking at like the new upcoming changes, it looks like they're nerfing like Diana, Katarina, and yeah, I don't think there's anything else in that, from my understanding. So it's not necessarily mid changes; it's just like nerfs into certain champions, and I don't mind that. I mean, obviously, I do like champions like Diana. I do like sometimes like Katarina. So seeing them nerfed is like kind of sad, since I don't think they're actually viable and competitive. But I understand Riot not being happy with if they're like really OP in lower elos. So I mean, we just have to balance around like every aspect of the game, right? So even if it means that like stuff like Katarina and Diana can't really be played in pro play, if they're just too obnoxious in lower elo, then it's still understandable. Hopefully they end up in like the best state is when they're like not OP but viable in lower elos and also viable and competitive. Like that's obviously the dream. Like I also don't mind when champions are like really OP and competitive, or like OP or like strong and competitive, but not viable in lower elos. But I understand that if you're like lower elo, then you probably want to be able to play the champs. Stuff like Ryze, right? Which has always been known for being very bad in lower elos. Blank is so fun to play? I think so, yeah. I mean, Blank was the first champ I played in ranked, and I have always enjoyed playing her, so it's pretty fun, yeah. Nerfing roaming champs favors only bot lane, but I think it's like. I mean, I don't think anyone really like super enjoys like just perma roaming champions, like stuff that just doesn't lane, that just like moves 24/7 every wave. They just move. Like no one really enjoys that. Like it's fun when you get ahead with it maybe, but it's like not really the greatest gameplay, I would say. So I would prefer if they made it some kind of balance, you know. Just like some form for like not. I mean, roaming should obviously be a thing in League of Legends, right? That's probably just how it is. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was just like 1v1 mid, but it will never be like that, right? It will always be like roaming. That's just like a team game, right? So there has to be champions that also like accelerated that, but they maybe shouldn't be roaming every wave. Like maybe there should be some waves they're farming mid. Some form for balance. Kiana's basically cheating the lane phase because she's not laning at all. Yeah, it's true. I mean, something like Kiana is just like kind of roaming permanently. And it's not, I don't think the answer to Kiana roaming permanently is that she should get nerfed, because I don't even think she's strong right now. I just think they should make like some form for change to her. I think like looking into maybe reducing the movement speed you get from the W is like something that should just be removed even. And then maybe giving her some damage back in other ways. Basically just like making it so she is better in lane and less and worse in like perma roaming. That's probably something that would be pretty good for Kiana. And the same thing goes for like Talon and Katarina and all these champs, right? Like just still making them worse at roaming because everyone's complaining about that, and then at least giving them something back, right? Because if you're just like nerfing Kiana when she's not even like played, at least in competitive and high elo, then that's kind of like sad, right? So I mean, that would be my argument of making it work in every elo, but not sure. At which age did you think you can go professional? Wait, when I got challenged, yeah, I thought like if I want to, I can probably go professional if I keep playing. Back then I was 14, so that was like when I started considering, do I want to go pro? Is it something I want to do? How about bringing old Katarina back? Well, I mean, I don't think we should have to like get super nostalgic about her. I don't think old Katarina was that great of a champ ever either. I think she was probably worse. Like, I think I prefer this Katarina to the other one. Yeah. I mean, no one was really playing the old Katarina. I guess it was pretty cool. You could jump on wards. That was pretty nice. But other than that, I don't really think many people are playing her. I reached Platinum 3 in 1 year. You think it's good? I mean, going Platinum 3 in 1 year is pretty good, yeah. I was Plat after like 3 or 4 years, so... Or 3 years, I guess. Like I started Season 1 and I ended Season 3 in Plat 1. So... It took me like 3 years or something like that. Season 1 did last a bit longer than the other seasons, if I remember correctly, so... Maybe it took 4, but around that time, yeah. I think pro players underrate love champs. Yeah, I mean for sure, pro players underrate love champs. I think it's like limited the amount of practice every person has. So mostly you just want to put practice into champs that are actually like strong or you think are strong. So obviously you can't get practice into everything and figure everything out. So there'll always be champs that are underrated. Tuxi, thank you for the sub. Like 90% of the picks that Oh, Lusklibras. Thank you for the sub as well. What am I looking for here? Maybe just go for an RC game. But what I was gonna say is that 90% of the games are champions, like I don't know, 90%. Like 90% of the champions that I pick up, I probably picked up because I see other people play them, and then I think they're good. And maybe it's like pro players I see play them. Maybe it's in solo queue I see someone play them. It's very rare that I pick up something myself. Like obviously when new champions come out, I pick them up. Stuff like Kayn, I obviously was spamming when it came out on release.
Kill the king.
Like every now and then there's something I want to pick up. For example, I played late the Wukong mid was not really something I saw anywhere else. It was just like something I was trying out a bit, and it felt pretty good. And I was trying to make it work. Same thing for something like the Vayne mid was also something that I just thought made a lot of sense into like the meta at the time. But most champions I play obviously just because I see other people play them, they seem really strong, then I pick them up. Mr. JFox0804, thank you for the sub. But that's for sure like a lot of champions that are not shown, right? Like back in the day, before I went pro, like when I was like 14, 13, when I was like 14, I thought I was just like the best player ever, right? So basically what I would do every game was that I would queue up, play a champion, and then if I would lose to another champion, then I would just pick that champion, because if they beat me, then they must, like, the champion must be really OP. Like, there's no way that champion is not OP if they beat me. So I would just pick whatever champion I lost to. And that kind of worked out for me. Oh my god, Waffle 3D. Thank you for the sub. That's why I was always playing different champs back in the day. Like sometimes I would win a few games in a row, but yeah. Like imagine you just play League of Legends and then whichever player just does the best, like let's say Fresh does the best, then I'll just queue up and be Fresh next game. Or if the Riven does the best, then I like pre-Riven. If I do the best, then I can go Asi again. It's kind of the meta. Tokisaki at 23. Thank you for the sub. And then you can say like, wait, but that doesn't make much sense. What if you get counterpicked? What if Korg is a good counterpick to Asia, but what if you can't blind pick them? Something like that. But you know what? Like that didn't really matter for me back in the day. If I lost a champ, then it was just 2 OP champ. There's just no way.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Caps, I have my freshly squeezed orange juice, but I can't see yours. Where is it? I haven't seen it in such a long time. It's true, yeah. We are kind of like locked in these times of the corona, so I haven't really gone outside to get any fresh oranges squeezed, but yeah. If we do go to Worlds in China, then I'm pretty hyped though, because that was like the first time that, not the first time I tried fresh squeezed oranges. I mean, obviously, I tried a bunch in Denmark as well when I was like younger, right? But it was like really good back then, and it was also really convenient because it was like at a hotel, so you could just kind of order it, and you will get it fresh squeezed, 8 out of 8, and yeah, hopefully they have the same thing again. So they did invade us, or we invade them, I suppose. It's more correct, and that's kind of pushed so I can like help out my team. I feel like we have it though, but I will take a vision for in case Wukong tries to steal it. Okay. So they went Doran's Blade, which is a pretty aggressive start in this matchup. Doesn't have too many biscuits. Obviously we didn't really lane level 1, so I couldn't really poke him out, but doesn't have a lot of potions left. Or like, doesn't have any potions at all. Does have the TP, but probably do some damage. Oof, He's no flash, so maybe we can kill. I think I can maybe flash on him, but doesn't have much mana though, which could be a problem. Maybe get a kill here. Do have a Q up. Nice. That works out. It looks like Wukong cancel his E with his flash, which
Who wants to kill the king?
maybe if he didn't do that he would have killed me, but you know what? I'll take it. Sounds... Yeah, I said Corgi base, right? I think I'll space the two back as well. We are fighting a lot bot. Oh. So he's keeping his TP, Corgi. Doesn't mean he will have, TP advantage. Probably not gonna use that anywhere else in lane though, so it doesn't do much difference. Just worth noting. Okay, they are fighting us here. It's a Nautilus, so maybe he's tanky enough to survive. Like, I feel like if Olaf gets here, we'll probably hard win. Yeah, just give me all the kills, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, we're tipping for Drake. I can go help Drake here. A second.
So who wants to kill the king?
Looks like we have it, yeah. So the game is looking pretty good, not gonna lie. I do have a lot of kills, so I should hopefully do some work with the kills. But yeah, let's see what I can do.
So who wants to kill the king?
Thank you so much for the subs. He had a bunch of power-ups coming up. So let's see. They have a lot of magic damage, but I guess they also have a lot of AD damage. They don't have an AD carry though, which I guess they have a Corgi. It's getting dove, but is it gonna work? Doesn't look like it. I think I'll go bot here. I can maybe clean up. Do have my boots of speed. So we died, both of them, but I can maybe clean up here. Not sure if I can get this guy actually. Okay, he's just staying in the pit, then I can kill him for sure. Yeah, Elcovs don't really work that great against Darcy. Not gonna lie. So I can't just kind of put my soldier and then hit you from there. Well, I get my Nashes. But yeah, I guess I'm very fat. Sure not super one yet, because like it does look. Yeah, it's still like getting strong somewhere else. Like the top and bot are not weak, but I'm getting very fat, so hopefully I can actually carry this. I already have Nashes. And I don't know, Corgi might not even have like. Yeah, he doesn't even really have anything. He maybe might get a Phage in base. But yeah. Wukong is also really underleveled, which is really good because their mid and jungle are both really weak, which makes it kind of free for me. Because the top and bot are fat, but they shouldn't have too much impact on mid. Obviously they can roam to help out, but it's harder than just like jungle, right? Oh, he has flash again, but We just killed the Wukong again. Still got the plate even. Oh. Do I really want to walk around? I kind of want to walk here, but... So he wants to do Herald, but I think I don't really need to help him out on Herald. Wukong just died, so... I think they will contest. I can probably just take a plate. Okay, Olaf, Riven is there. He does have smite, so maybe he's fine. I guess he just killed enemy jungle. I got a bit close, but I guess it was also pretty crazy of Riven to go there. They're probably also a bit desperate. Like, I'm super fed. But I'm at E now, so it's a little time of being careful, but... I think I'll just take a base. If Wukong comes, I have ult for him, worst case, so... I think I'm fine basing here. I can just do a blue buff. Don't have to rush mid necessarily. We do have Herald, so mid turret will die to it if we use it. Could also just hit it, but I think popping Herald is not bad. So now it's gonna die to this anyway, so might as well just like check out the reps or something. Kinda get the gold here. Looks like he's fine. Okay. That's okay to buy that. Riven is pretty healthy, so she could consider going mid. Fresh went back bot though. I will just space here. Might TP bot, depending on how much we fight. If he goes in, I think I will TP. Can't really get too much done here, maybe. I shouldn't throw my lead, so sure I don't die. If I can take all the jungle camps. don't really win like a a straight up fight against me. I'm very fat. I did just clear Wukong's whole jungle, so it's probably pretty sad. Pretty sad monkey. I'm just building very defensively. Like Banshee Rush is like pretty crazy. I don't even know if I did that ever. But I don't know if I've ever been this fat. Like this is like a bit crazy. The mic will be better now. Does have his package on, which maybe I can force it. Could, yeah. To get a bit chunk from it, but I think that's worth. Just like denying him all options is pretty good. It's like maybe a bit forced, but okay, well that works out. I did get an assist though, which you know, the best. They keep trying, but I'm just like a bit too fat, I think. I do give a lot of gold if I die, so it's not good if I die, right? But it's not that easy to die either when I'm this fat. I kind of just two-hit everyone. Really don't want to give Asya that many kills early. That's why I was kind of confident, just like taking up all the kills, even if like Camille like fell a bit behind, right? Because she TP'd and she didn't really get anything except assists. But if I just take all the kills, like I'll be really strong. So. I'll just do up blue and Gromp and just keep farming up, keep killing them. Maybe I can go on him here, bot. Fresh might see me. Actually, Fresh left to Casual, so hopefully I don't get solo killed by the Casual AD carry. Oh, I did get ulted by her. I actually died. That was kind of bad. Well, that is for beginning of the pro, I guess. Pretty confident one-shotting him, but then I both got stunned and he TP'd in as well. So I think the whole crew was there. Olaf is very strong though, so maybe he's fine even against Riven. I don't really have TP for him. Oh, he's fine then. Oh, wait, what happened to my Andres? Okay, well the throw did begin a bit. We did give like Riven a lot of gold, gave Korg some gold as well. I still have a 900 gold shutdown, so it doesn't mean like I am pretty fat, but I might even give him a soul actually, like not the soul, but the Drake. Wasn't the best. We'll have to like maybe just farm up again. Obviously overforcing us is not the best. Then again. What about the gold is of the Wukong clone? Probably like 25, 50 maybe? Let's go back to full clearing that jungle. And then wait till they get really mad because I'm full clearing the jungle before I fight. Riven the ult as well. This guy's just kind of dead. It's pretty deep, but I think it's fine. Maybe you get swooped. Riven has no ult as well, so I think we can go pretty deep here. Don't have much threat on us. Wukong is quite our base, but I think if he goes on me, I mean, there's no way Wukong solo kills like one-shots me here, right? I know Wukong is new. Okay, I was trying to bait him to go on me, but he didn't really want to. Which is kind of understandable. Yeah, looks like he didn't really throw completely. Just one health. Kinda wanna get that at least, so it doesn't reach it up again. I kinda wanna jump there, but I think I'll just actually jump out. We just have ult though, but still. I said can't hit the. Oh. He hit me. I'll give him that. Like he did hit me. I'm probably just TP and end. Chance to get a Rylai's, like whatever. Some health is not bad. They FF'd, so GG. Well, that does work. Unfortunately, we had death, but you know what? You can't go deathless. I guess I was deathless last game, so 2 games in a row deathless was a bit too much to ask, right? I'll just take the LP and call that it. Kind of the dream early game for Anasi, I suppose. I'm probably not gonna have an early game like that again in a long time.
So who wants to kill the king?
No. BX, Berserk, I guess. Berserk, BX Circ. Thank you for the sub. What do you think about Yorick? Predator mid. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the best, probably. I mean, it doesn't seem like you have the best win rate, but you know, if you enjoy it, then
So who wants to kill the
just
king?
do it. Maybe not my solo games, but in some other solo games, you can do it. Ichiku 90Q. Thank you for the sub. Hoping that we'll have a shorter queue than 90 minutes probably, but I do appreciate it anyway. Like a 130 queue seems just fine for me. Hail of Blades on Asia. I think Hail of Blades is pretty decent on Asia, but I do prefer Lethal Tempo. Not only does it also work versus minions, it also feels like a lot better, especially later on in the game. What do you think about Galio? I think it's alright. I played it on the other days, but yeah, I think it does better champs. It can be pretty good in some cases though. LOL Rage Tastic. Thank you for the sub. Why don't you wear caps? Unfortunately, it's not the easiest to wear a cap and the
So
headset.
who wants to kill the king?
But maybe if there's some easy way to do it. Takeshi01. Thank you for the sub. What do you think about Aurelia mid? Aurelia mid is pretty bad, I would say. I mean, she's like, she's not horrible, you know, like I think she's pretty good in lane. She's alright in like 1v1 situations, but it's just like, she doesn't have the easiest job against like 5 people. And I feel like Soloq is like a lot about ARAM. A lot of people just like going mids without really a purpose and just like fighting, so then I feel like Aurelia is like alright in the early skirmishes, but once the girl hits mid game, then she becomes a lot worse in those kind of fights. Goes better on like 1v1s inside, especially with the blade build. Philips TV, thank you for the sub. Philips TV. Why are you using Yanko's headset? You know, I mean, I don't know, can you tell this Yanko's headset really? It's just another Logitech headset. Do you stream from Denmark these days? No, I'm in Berlin. I'm not going home for Denmark for yeah, quite a while probably. I think I'll probably go after Worlds. Will probably be the time I go. Maybe before Worlds, depending on I guess Corona and what the plan is for my team. But yeah. Have you ever considered playing Riven on stage? Yeah, I have considered like some matchups sometimes. Not really now, right now. Not in the last like.
So who wants to kill the
I
king?
guess I was an 80 carry, so Riven 80 carry is not the greatest. But I'll probably not play it. I think there's probably better champs than that. But yeah. Zero zero zero. Hi mom. Thank you for the sub. Did your parents used to drive from Denmark every weekend to watch you? Yeah, I mean there's been times where they drove like a lot of times. I think actually like in the beginning they came like a few times a split, but I feel like they started coming more often. I think they started like knowing a lot of people at the at the Berlin studio as well, and they really enjoy like getting to know like a lot of the other families as well that come down there pretty often. So that's pretty cool. Moldy Leech, thank you for the sub. Mids, what am I playing here? Oh, I don't have a lot of time to pick actually. I'm not really sure what happened here. Guess it's just another Syndra game. I think about Zoe as well, but they did actually end up banning that out. Do you guys still use Discord on stage or the League voice client? Well, we use, I don't know if we know what we use. I mean, usually, like right now we're at home, so we're just using whichever like program I guess the team uses. But I think on stage, I don't even know what we use on stage. Like we don't have any programs open. We're just kind of like talking to each other. I actually have no idea what we're using. I'm not like a computer expert in that sense, but we're using something. On stage, can you hear the commentators? There's no delay, question mark. There is no, I mean I think there's like a 5-second delay or something, but there's not really any delay, no. Now it's still not really that easy to hear the commentators because we have white noise basically, which I don't know if you guys know what it is, but there's just like a background noise that's always going. You kind of get used to it. I mean at the beginning it's like a bit annoying, but you get kind of used to it. So basically you can't really hear anything except like obviously your teammates you can hear the crowd. You can't hear what the crowd actually says, but you can like kind of hear the crowd when they like when everyone in the crowd is like screaming, then you can actually like hear something in the background. But it's more like, yeah, you can't actually hear the words, I suppose. I mean, sometimes you can hear like the TSM chants or whatnot, but how loud is the white noise? It's like kind of like about that noise. That's pretty annoying, isn't it? It's actually like not annoying at all. Like you don't actually realize. Like you basically, I mean, at least for me, it's not annoying. I kind of forget that it's there every single time. Like I don't actually even remember it. Now, if you actually think about it, if you're like conscious, like, oh
So
wait,
wants
there's
to kill
the
the
white
king.
noise, then it gets like really annoying actually. And I know a lot of rookies have trouble with the white noise. I mean, not a lot, but at least you have to get used to it. But yeah, Mr. Rayuk, thank you for the sub. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's like a million different things that can be like annoying if you're playing on stage. Sometimes the lighting can be annoying. Sometimes the white noise can be too loud, or you don't like your chair, or like all that. There's so many things that are different. Like let's say online play, and I mean a lot of pro players are like super mindful of stuff like this. So why is there even such a sound? Because else you can, I mean, I guess you can possibly hear the commentators or just anyone else if you're like really quiet. I'm not sure. That's like what I would assume. It just add more security to make sure that people can't like hear the casters, right? Obviously, if I'm hearing like, oh, hook, oh, he hooks now. Maybe so. Nice. Get that Yumi down. But yeah, obviously, if you hear like the caster say like, oh, and yeah, and whoever is gonna gank mid caps right now, then I'll probably be like, oh, well, then I will go a bit back to my turret. That's like, I guess kind of why. I did get a bit low. Didn't get hit by that one though. I did always like being low. Like ever since I was like in season 1, I've always enjoyed being low health. It's kind of been my comfort zone always, which it's not the best comfort zone, you know. It feels like I only really start playing the game when I'm actually low health. Like when I'm full health, it's like I'm not really playing the game. I'm just playing, you know, something else. So. I guess he did use Ignital once, so he doesn't actually have that. It's a little bit too close, maybe. Carpus could look to flash on me, maybe. We have best wards. Okay, we see Carpus actually. So that's pretty nice. They don't flash now, no Ignite, so he doesn't really have any tricks, which means that this wave I can maybe just even like annoy him. I guess he can try to throw the Q at me, just be the scary thing. He does hit it. That's like the only thing he can really do, and does have a very long cooldown. And else he can't really farm, so the wave is pretty good for me. Just have to try to dodge the Q, I suppose. I think even hiding behind minions should do the trick, because then it doesn't do as much damage.
An enemy has been slain.
And my jungle came, like my wave was frozen, so it's like a very hard lane to play. That's why I don't mind being low that much, especially this matchup. Because he can't do much, like, he can try to Q me from long range, he can't really W on me. He can't really, like, he can flash on me, I guess, it's like the one thing he can do. So we both trade a lot, I don't mind that. I think I got a bit too close though, should probably like trade a little bit less than that, but it was fine. But yeah, even when I was playing Dota, I was like, I always enjoyed being low health. I remember my main was like a hero, which had a spell that was like kind of like Warwick Q, in the sense that it was like a range champ, right? But it had kind of like a Warwick Q and had like Malzahar ult. Oh, I'm a bit scared here. Oh, I didn't hit it. Do a fresh around though. He's just getting bullied. That's kind of the pain of playing melee Smith, I guess. Getting camped. But yeah, it was kind of like a Warwick Q and the Malzahar ult, and I would just love playing him. And back then, like, everyone was really bad, especially at MOBAs, right? No one really knew what the spells of the opponent even did. So I would just like play like I was ending, like kind of like how I did like there, where I was just like playing a range champ, just hitting until I'm super low. And it looks like I'm dying, and then last second I would just like use the Warwick Q. And that was like the crazy trick I did when I was like, what, 8 years old or something. And I just remember cheesing people, and it was like so fun. I was super low health, and then I just used like the Warwick Q kind of spell. And then I would heal, and they would go get lower, and then they'd be like, oh no, wait, now I'm the lower than you. And then I would end up killing them. But yeah, I think he's not that happy right now. Like they do a Pantheon, Nashen and Kafus ult when they get 6, so right, so then I have to maybe care a little bit. But it's hard for them to reach me really. So Kafus is more for a farm jungle than like a gang jungle. So I can even just look to freeze this. Like it's not a very good matchup for him. He hits some spears on me, it does hurt a bit, but like killing people with spears is like from long range is not really reliable. It has very long cooldown. That's TBing. Let's see if I can get away from that one actually. Can't. Eesh. So I did get a Shandel off on me. Unfortunately the stun still landed on me even though I eat it. But that's why I said I guess I had to care a bit about Shen and Kafus ult. That was like a bit too respectless, I guess. But I guess, I mean, he loses about the same minions as I do. Like, I lost the wave, he will lose the wave top. So they don't get much more than a kill on it. Like, he won't lose a lot on it, but he will lose like, maybe like this wave, I guess it TP's back. So he loses CP as well. That's also the other wave. And I will lose also like one and a half wave, something like that. Obviously not the greatest for me, but I think it's still fine for the game. Just have to abuse him now when he doesn't have Shen ult, I guess. Like it's a very long cooldown ult. Do play with a lot of globals this game. They also have Pantheon ult. And he's level 6 now. So I'll just ping that for my team. I think I will hit this. I could get like Pantheon ult here, maybe Kafus ganks me as well, but I think I'm fine. Yeah. I think I'll just get blue buff. I can just solo it. It's not cannon wave though, so you might hard push in time, but I think that's fine. I'll just try to do it. Don't see Pantheon right now. Could look to ult somewhere. See him now instead. So my last tap, then my blue buff now, so I can't really go out of mana. Don't have TB, so I can't really match Pantheon, but I should be fine. My team should be fine, so to say. Maybe I've taken the cannon. That's fine. No Raptors. Oh, the plate. Rip. We have a Drake. We can keep playing with Drakes this game. Looks like there's like pretty decent chance that it's Cloud Soul as well, Ocean Soul, which is like obviously really OP. If we get that, then we can't win. Shouldn't even have a problem going late game against Yuumi, I think. He's very fast compared to me. Looks like this guy might be dead. Nice. I think we can get Herald off this maybe. Don't really want to tank it though. That's a bit too much damage. Yeah, let's go back mid. Hopefully he doesn't get low enough that he dies to Carphazul, but he has Smite as well, so he's fine. Yeah, I mean obviously Yuumi is farming for late, right? That's kind of the champion. So they like Fresh can move around the map and do stuff. I try to go bot here as well. They do have Shen and Carphazul, so they actually end up winning this 2v2, I guess 2v3 in a way. Pretty sure. I think I'll just cancel Shen. They don't have Carphazul here. End up. Wait. Carphas killed Molotov. That's a bit awkward. I don't think we should Herald mid here. I think don't Herald it. Make the space. Just play for Drake. I think I'll sell my Frillable and get Ludens. Make sure we're ready for Drake. They don't have Shen ult, so I don't think they have Shen TP either. Actually, they could have Shen TP. He did use it initially, so. Like in the first ult, and now he used Signal, so. He probably has TP, but we also have TP. Yeah, I think I like our chance at the Drake fight. I think we can probably just start it, and we're fine. I will be a bit later than Pantheon. I don't think that matters too much. Yeah, all in bot. I mean, it's fine, I think, but it's not best. Like trading kills is not that great, especially not when it's like 1 for 2. That's very bad. I don't know how. Yeah, I didn't see Shen, but I'm not sure what happened to Shen there. I think he. I'm not sure if he just walked to Drake, or if he actually TP'd mid. Either way, it feels like a bit crazy. Because there's like very low chance that he gets anything out of that, so that's like kind of unpredictable. Since we already had Drake, right? So we don't really want to fight them either. This does work out good for him, I guess, in the end, since they killed me, but it's like so unlikely to have anything. Pantheon doesn't have flash, so he can't kill Wukong here. We are falling a bit behind, and they do have very good scaling, so it's like not the greatest. We do have 2 Drakes. I guess Drakes are kind of our saving grace. Maybe we can just kill top tower with Herald, since that way Shen can't have a lot of impact. Baldur's getting a bit tilted, but I mean they also like kind of trolled before. Because we did kind of have Drake, right? If they just oh, waited for us. I guess let's get one shot. To have like a bit of that one-bow combo here. We should get turret here. I think he should just kill 2. So he doesn't die. I mean, we got a lot of plates. Again, it's a 1 for 2. We are trading like not the greatest trades considering the game, but it's fine. Karthus could consider invading our blue. See if I can stop that. But for sure, like, Karthus is very fed now, right? And they do have a strong bot lane as well with the Yuumi. So it's not looking too hot. We'll kind of need to see if we can like make a little comeback. Maybe I can gank bot even here. If I get a lantern, I could maybe do something. He can lantern me under. He doesn't flash this guy, I think. We get more, or I think that's... This is Shen TB. Oh, ah. Yeah, again we trade 1-1. We do get TP, but it does feel like they have a lot of like... a lot of globals this game, which is like pretty OP in solo queue, I guess. It's hard to keep track of like all the globals. I'll take a base. I think I'll get a Vengeance probably. Like I think it's probably just needed. Like they do have Karthus, 25 stack Karthus, and he even has a Yuumi on him. Kind of has some mercs, right? So it's hard to do much on him. We'll have to somehow kill the Karthus. Do my ult, my ignite. If I get to him, I can kind of kill him, but it's also like, if I get hit by one Karthus Q, I'm kind of just dead. Like one Karthus Q plus ult kills me at this point. Because this Q is like easily 600 damage probably. With all these stacks. So I will have to see if I can, yeah. Like if he face checks me maybe without queuing the brush, or if he maybe I can nuke his spells, but it's also like if I stay in the Karthus E for 2 seconds, that's all. It's not easy. Don't wanna say that, but just keep going in the bot lane. Could maybe kill bot here, top here. Nice. Also, actually, I have to care a lot about Pantheon, because even though it's not too scary, as I mentioned before, like Karthus ult is like easily 50% of my health. So if I do get under like the half health, then we'll kind of just get one shot. I think I will try to sneak in here. Like they're doing great right now. Maybe I can kill Karthus on the way out. If they have wards on me, I could be in trouble, but looks like he went into bot side. That is Chandel coming in. They'll have Karthus ult next. Managed to escape. Flash that. Maybe you can take a good fight here though. Ah! Wasn't sure where she was gonna show up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what to say. This Karthus is just getting like a bit out of hand. It's not really the easiest champion to play again when it gets like this. But I am getting my benches, and I will try to see if I can maybe kill him somehow. But for now, it's a bit hard. Like if we do kill him, we do get 1k gold, and we'll get like all the stacks off him, or like 10 stacks. And if we then kill him again somehow, probably gives another 1k gold, right?
Hello, Caps. How are you today?
Well, hello there. I mean, I'm doing fine. Like 2-0 so far in the games, but this one is looking a bit tough. Not gonna lie to you guys. It is looking a bit tough. Wukong is also pretty fat though, so maybe he can somehow get like a ult off on the Karthus, and that would help. I mean, he can do like maybe some damage to him, and then I can finish him off. But it's hard to find an opening like that, so yeah, we'll just have to just like keep pushing our waves, look for opportunities. Hopefully my my team doesn't get too tilted, because it's for sure like somewhat winnable. I think while I do have Yuumi and like Karthus, they also have Pantheon and Shen who won't really be that useful. I think compared to most like pretty much everyone. So maybe we can do something. So I should be pretty good when I get some more items. At just like one-shotting Shen Pantheon. The same for like Mordekaiser, so should be pretty good instant. Yeah, the problem is just how we deal with this guy. It's like 60% of his health. Yeah, we can't get queued by him, but we did get his flash, and like that's for sure like a worth trade. Assuming keeps being annoying. Did poke him a little bit, but I guess he just heals up. Get ult off, but it's not enough. Just kind of just heal it up again. Does have his Rabadons. I mean, I have Mages now, so I won't like hopefully get one shot that easily, but it's just hard to find an opening on him. I think they could actually be doing Baron. Okay, I guess they're not because Karthus is here. They'll probably go into it now. Maybe we can do something about it. Like I could maybe steal it even. Maybe that's the easiest. Although Karthus Q does one-shot it. So it's smite, it's like probably hard to outsmite him. It's 15 Drake. I think we can maybe go in here again. It could be water though. But I think that's like our best chance. If we just go here and hope that they face check. If Karthus is face check without pressing Q, like it's like the only way it really works. So, oh, he sees the balls. Oh, kill him! Got a lot of his health, but he will just heal up again. So that doesn't really work out. The guy will get aced by the Karthus. They might just end right now. A bit too tanky. Oh well. Wasn't the greatest game, but it's gotta be games like this as well, I guess. Hopefully the next one will be better. Is Kava's jungle still viable? It's still viable, yeah. Still pretty viable. We're winning early till Kava's got 2 kills. I mean, it's like we out, like we kind of got outscaled by the Kava's Yumi, right? So we kind of need to win early. And while we were winning like slightly, it was not like we were really convincingly winning. I do think like once we died at like Drake, like when we died bot at Drake, and I also got killed by Shen, then that was probably when it got really tough again. But yeah, not sure. Do you and Wonder Broxer speak Danish to each other when you talk alone? Usually just speak English. Not really, nothing else we really speak. We do speak Danish like very rarely, but we just try to keep it English just so everyone understands, I guess. Obviously, everyone else except us doesn't really, they don't really speak English, so Danish. Is Ophelia strong to you? I think it's probably one of the stronger ADs right now. Believing in the moon is always a good way to go. These ones are pretty scary. Electrocute or comment on Sundra as a session anybody personally prefer. I think comment is probably better in solo queue. And it's also in matchups where you really want to punish early, since the like access to cookies is very good. But else, I think Electrocute also makes a lot of sense. Hey Cap, since you live in Germany, can you speak German too? And if yes, could you say something in German? Would be awesome to hear. I can't speak German. I can speak Danish and English, and you know, une partie de français. Yeah, I think that's about the language I can. Maybe like I understand a bit of Norwegian and Swedish, but in your opinion, what's the most broken champion at the moment? The most broken champion? Not sure. I guess it depends a bit on competitive or solo queue. But yeah, I don't actually know. I feel like I mean, we were banning Senna every time, and every was banning Senna always because Senna was pretty strong. Pretty sure it got nerfed though since playoffs. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I would put as the most OP. I think Graves is looking really strong whenever I see it, but I don't know if I would say the most OP either. What about Akali's top lane, mid and top? Akali this patch, mid and top. I think she's playable and probably competitive. I think she's also fine in solo queue, but she's probably worse. I think I prefer like something like LeBlanc maybe over Akali. Do you watch CSGO or any other esport? No. Don't think I really watch any other esports than League. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see here. Probably gonna be against AP, right? Most people play AP mid. My 3 characters champion pool is best to climb solo queue.
Who wants to kill the king?
I don't think that's anything that's like the 3 best champs to play solo queue. That's not really like a magic thing, but you just have to figure out what you like, and if it's also like strong champion at the current patch, then it should be pretty good. Probably depends a bit on your Elo's meta as well, I guess, because different champs are good against different metas. But Maverick 479, thank you for the sub. You don't consider Asia's Silas broken? I mean, maybe. I mean, Asia I think is pretty strong. He was played a lot in competitive. I think he's probably like pretty OP right now. He does have a lot of answers though, so it's not like he's actually like overpowered in that sense. Like I feel like he has a lot of picks you can pick into Asia. I think Silas is really not OP. I think he's really strong in certain situations, but he's like not a all-around pick. At least from EU, no one was really playing it either because it was hard to get good situations for it. I think over Silas, I'll probably consider something like Syndra stronger. I think Syndra is really strong right now. But I mean, then again, I don't know if they're necessary. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean they're pretty OP. But then again, like this has to always be something that's strong, right? And I don't think that like Syndra and Asia are obnoxious to the point where you have to permaban them. Like for example, we didn't ban Asia anytime in playoffs, I think. Maybe in 4-5 sometimes. The same with Syndra. Like we didn't really ban Syndra at all. Like opponents would usually ban it because, well, they didn't want us to play it. Because we can also flex it. And, I mean, we have 2 mid laners, so. But yeah, I'm not sure. As Caps, has anyone told you that you look kind of like a vampire in the G2 intro videos before matches? No one has said that yet. I guess maybe I did play a bit too much Vladimir recently. Let's see, so it looks like it's standard mid. So I should probably get armor.
So who wants to kill the king?
Mr. Paranormal, thank you for the sub. Which 4 LEC teams will go to Worlds this year? I'm not sure. I think G2, Fnatic, Mad Lions, and Origin maybe? I mean, those are the teams that were the highest right now, right? I don't know if they will stay that way, but that's could be. Mid laner they look up to right now. Mid laners that I look up to. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily look up to anyone. I try to learn from everyone, so in a way I look up to everyone, I guess. But whoever is doing good stuff is is who I look up to, I suppose. People I can like take knowledge from, take champions from, take picks from. Yeah, we'll corrupting potions this game. Hardest mid laner to lane against the EU? Probably Perks. I think. Probably the other mid laner. That's really strong. What was the hardest team to beat in the LEC? I mean, I guess Mad Lions, so we lost to Mad Lions. I do think every team in EU is like very beatable because I think the main difference between, honestly, like from my point of view, the main difference between playing against like LPL team, LCK teams, and EU teams, like the reason that we have had such good success in EU, and like I feel like I haven't lost in EU for so long, even like regular season games are pretty easy. It's just that we're like, I know all the EU players, you know, like I know what they're gonna do, I know what they want to do. I'm like 7 steps ahead of them. Like Fnatic's whole draft, we knew exactly what they were gonna pick, like every single pick. It was like nothing was really like a surprise, you know. Like we actually just know everything about the EU players. When it comes to like the Chinese teams, comes to LCK teams, like when they played against them so much, like so many times less than we did the EU teams, which, you know, that for sure makes a difference in how we perform. And I think we're a really good team, and I think I'm like, for example, really good. Like one of my strengths is that I'm really good at like preparing for teams. I think I have like some good ideas. Like for example, I mean the recent thing was like the Corp Mall, but before I've also played stuff like Vayne against certain teams. Because I come out with like out of the box picks against teams, which works out against like specific teams, right? Not something that's just always good. And it's hard to do against the Chinese teams just because we know less about them than just less like about them than other teams, right? like than the EU teams. I think I'll just tank this a bit so my passive procs. Oh, maybe my... actually the cannon still crashed. Well, this is like slightly awkward because the cannon actually ended up crashing, but I think I'll just deny this wave. Deny the farm on this wave and then I will look to get a base. He'll probably deny a wave as well, but like going even in this matchup should be really good for me. Especially early game, obviously LeBlanc is like decently strong, but Tristana is really OP, so... I think I might even just force a base here, although I would lose like some farm. Like he already lost one wave, right? And he's even gonna lose like a melee from here, maybe like a melee more. So I think it should be fine even if I lose like a few creeps. I feel like I lost like 4 ranged, maybe melee. But he lost 2 melees plus a full wave, so... Okay, it's not W. It's not the easiest matchup to do much when he just does this. I do have jungle close. Actually, it's the same Carpus and he's getting fed again, so that's kind of scary. Got his ward. He might have base, but he probably stays, I would expect. Like I will just base here though. Or at least try to, make an attempt to. It is Tristana, she does clear the way pretty fast, like just kinda one-shot this. Like I would never do that, right? It's LeBlanc. That's why I mean she has like a lot of advantages in terms of like not only clearing the wave and pushing this kind of waves and stuff like that. But also just like in the traits themselves, you know, like he is very strong. So the fact that I'm actually holding up and going like slightly stronger, this is really, really good. Carpus is invading here, which is a bit crazy. Chuck his flash. Just ignite him just to make sure I can get the mid wave as well. That does help me. I did use both my summoner spells, so until I get a base, it's like not actually that like super great for me. But I think maybe I can even just force a base right now, because it was like a shutdown, so that gave a lot of gold. But obviously losing both summoners is not always nice. But I'll take it, I can get a lost chapter here. So I'm sure it's bad to feel about this game so far. Like I'm feeling pretty strong, but just looking a bit around, like it is looking a bit rough. Oh, this could be really, really good though. Oof, that's like so important actually. Because we're falling a bit behind, you can see in CS bot. And obviously they do have Janna, which scales really, really, really well. So I was a bit scared of, you know, maybe MF can take over the game with Janna. Or even Tristana with Janna. But this is like really big. get 6 and he can be fine. He didn't get 6. Ah! Got his flash. Not sure if I could play it that differently to actually end up killing him, but I guess when he has flash, I should probably never be able to. I mean, even actually getting his flash was pretty big, because he should kind of know that I was camping there since I wasn't showing him midway. Maybe he felt fine with Carpus around. I won't get blue buff, that's kind of sad, but you know, I'll take a base anyway. Let's get some boots. Boots of speed and another thing what? I think Carpus was probably going top after base, so this could be. Oh, wait. Oh, he dies, okay. Well, he has Presence of Mind. I thought he had Triumph. I do miss Triumph, like, it's a bit sad that Presence of Mind is, like, kind of the meta right now. I'm a big fan of Triumph. My favorite rune. There's just something about, like, getting a kill and then living off Triumph that's just so nice. Well, another guy flashes. They just love face checking me here. Oh, I could get in trouble here, actually. Should I whip Kindle, worst case? He doesn't have W, doesn't have flash. They have Janna around. Oh. We have Kindle as well. We can get MF flash as well, I think. So we just get all their flashes right now. That's really, really good. I'll just push this in base again. I'll just keep basing. Oh yeah, no flash. Not sure if we have tanked that much through it, but it's fine. Looks like it's just Karthus that will be the big final boss again. Hopefully it won't be as like final boss as last game, because that was like a bit extreme. But he is like moving there, you know, like he's level 8 right now. Yeah, I'm also level 8. But he has more CS than me, right? So he's probably closer to level 9 than I am. It's like really, really fat. Then again, he is like kind of like a lone boss this game, it feels like. Because all the rest of them are pretty weak. He's so far. Fiora is actually kind of popping off as well. Janna is like behind him. Did get the damage off as well. It's just like a little bit of a trade there. Plane's very low. Maybe I went for another auto attack, but I decided to go for the Q instead. I'm around here, but can we do much? I don't have much mana. Could be in range of Carpusel maybe. Wasn't the greatest. There's no honey fruit either, so I'm not sure if I just I think maybe I'll even just have to base here. Got a bit greedy, but yeah. Just kinda wanna slow down the Karthus somehow, but giving him a kill or like almost a kill is not really gonna help. Kindred is getting midwave, so I can just go straight top even here. Maybe I can make something up. Oh, he's no flash. Nice. We got a shutdown on him. Did trade 1 for 1, but I think it's fine. go mid. Tristana could go top from top base maybe, so should probably just care a bit. Unless we just buy time, I think Fiora can probably take over the game as well. She's doing very well in her alone matchup. Yeah, I'm just gonna die to Karthus ult here unless I get to Kindred. No, I will just die. That wasn't great. Then I'm giving a kill to Karthus again. And he's starting to get steel stacks. Tristana might also get some plates maybe. Unless she will die here. That's like kind of everything that just went wrong in a second there. Like I ended up dying, Fiora ended up dying. Tristana also gets plates mid, so that was like the worst case scenario. We did get Herald though. We're hitting top a bit as well. But yeah. So that kind of the worst that could happen probably. Set here. Probably defend. Like force him off. Coming now as well. Just catch the wave. It's not a base. If I can make mid turret low, it'd be pretty good. Actually, I guess we use the Herald top, so it doesn't actually matter. It's more if we have Herald, we could like look to kill it. We just got top turret, which is fine. I think I'll just go for like some deep wards. Tiana's going lane mid, so I will just sit back. Ludens in 200. Or maybe if she went like face check me, I could do something. But I'll just get Ludens before Drake. Because like right now he has blades, so I should really try to get Ludens as well. Set my Fairy Charm. Probably better to get Ludens. And then it's a Drake fight. Yeah, Karthus is very overpowered in this fight. Hopefully it's not 11, like if he gets 11 it's a bit extreme, but I think we can probably do something to them, since we're also like pretty decent. Strong.
Trust me.
Karthus could be lane here. I'll just jump out, since we're not really winning this. I might even be dead there. Can't really run anywhere. Like if I just keep running, I'm dead. If I run there, I'm dead. We don't even kill the roll, so we actually die. So I didn't really like going too deep. So we have a lot of people, like there we had like a few people around, not here. And it seemed like they had a lot of people to back them up. I think it was a fine try anyway, maybe. Don't think we really burned anything. I guess we got Janna ult. Flash as well. But it is starting to look like our last game. Because this is very hard to play against like such a fat Karthus, because you really need to have like the dream fights to even win anything. But I'll just try to farm up a bit. Maybe like when I get some items I can do something to him. Okay, I mean Janna is like kind of throwing a bit of the lead there. Oh, having a dead buy guy is always really good. Be able to get the Tristana there.
An enemy has been slain.
I guess I will go defend. Actually, Kinder can defend probably. Probably better if I just push out. They could move to me, but I think I'm fine pushing this at least, so we don't die mid. We always have to consider the Karthus ults. So it could still be a bit on cooldown maybe. For like another 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
Would I lie?
Let's go catch top wave. Whatever's left of it, at least. Take a base here. We should probably just prepare for Herald. I don't know if we can fight it though. That's kind of the question right now. I think I'm just dead here. Even if I survive, I will die to Carp Assault. I think that's get a bit hard to play. So I do have like a flash there, I could sure get out, but it's pointless if I die to Carp Assault anyway, right? This does a lot of damage. They did use the capsule before Drake, so maybe we can fight it. But Zed also is dead. I was spawn like maybe barely just time to get there. I think maybe we just give it. Like, it feels like they're not strong right now. And then he's Sion to stack up on stacks as well. Oh, nice. Fiora got a kill. It's like kind of about saving graces again. It's kind of a question if she can. Oh, Carp is around. She can carry or not. I think we can go on a chase in this guy. He doesn't have flash. Maybe we can kill them here probably. Oh. Yep. Oh wait. Raphido's around now, so Janna's up. Just. Maybe win this, but we can maybe kill this guy. Can we do anything to this guy or not? Probably not, right? I was like inside the minions as well. We have Zed flanking him right now. He's not gonna stay. Fiora is like really like pulling in some weight this game, it feels like. Hopefully she can pull enough though, that we actually win. Because it feels like, I mean, Fiora is obviously like a really good 1v1 side laner, but in actual like team fights he's not that useful. He's not she gets a lot of items. So I don't know if we can actually fight like Drakes. I mean, MF is going top actually, and they do have a dead person. So maybe we're fine. But it's just like, if they keep forcing fights with Carpus and Drakes, and they get the Ocean Soul, then it's like very, very lost. But does look like we might actually get this ring, so that's really, really big. I feel like we should probably not be able to get that normally. As long as he doesn't like rush it right now and get it, yeah, you can have it. So that's really big. Okay, just keep sending Fiora bot now, and now we have like a lot of time to basically just like not panic about them getting Drake. Carpus is still very strong. Didn't really get his stacks off, but should be fine. We just farm a bit. They are hovering into top side, so I'll just cap it here. CMF. As mentioned, I think we just like we contest a little bit, but we don't fight too much at top side. Make sure they have to wait for them to respond to Fiora, because they kind of have to deal with her, right? They're sending people down to her now. Okay, I mean, she's all in top. I might also just be dead, honestly, but maybe I can take Honey Fruit top. Do I die to Carp Assault right now? I mean, maybe. Okay, I'll just keep taking Honey Fruit. It's Ocean map. I can just keep healing. Like, so much damage. It's crazy. So I could go on me here if I walk up, but I think I'll push this anyway. Nice. They got a really good fight mid, that's perfect. They're telling me we want to do Baron, which could work. Like they don't have any front line, so maybe they can't actually contest it. But also, well, the I mean, Caps doesn't rule as well. I think this is actually fine. I will just try to stone them off. Nice. Got the shutdown on Caps, we got his stacks, we're gonna get Baron as well. Like everything is just looking really, really good now. I guess the game really changed fast. Because it was looking very scary, it was looking like it was gonna go the same way as last one, but my Fiora, I guess, just kind of carried in. So that kind of works. Blue in 15. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Sana was around mid, but she can't really do much to set, I think. She'll probably just try to clear the wave, but it's cannon wave. I like this Baron buff wave. Take a lot of autos. I'll just push top. There's a Dragon 1 minute, but I think we just look to split them up a bit with Baron. Like, we have really good side lanes, and we have Baron buff. As long as someone ints, and we can probably break that to your 2s, maybe even more. I'll just keep top buffed. Kaffers will ult me again. Come here. Yeah, I guess I can't disrespect him, but like it's just like so a lot of damage that gets added. It's maybe not the easiest to play side, but I guess I should just really try to get the hourglass or something going. Because once I get that, at least I can like dodge Kaffers ult. But right now it's like 650 damage added, which is like. So Dragon 30. Try to be ready on that. Do we have like Kendra dead? I will also be dead for a while longer, but probably I should actually just get stopwatch as well, I think. Just being able to block Carpet 1, Carpet should be pretty good. Because I can just keep getting hanged to it. Don't hit me, Drake. Kindle maybe? We don't Kindle. We get Drake. We get Carpus again. Sacks are going down. So it does work out. Fine. Oh, he just lifesteals. He doesn't really take damage, honestly. He's like kind of like a tank at this point. Like, if there's actually a wave, he can probably out lifesteal everyone. He does lifesteal like crazy amounts right now. It's kind of going into the turrets, it's like a bit deep, but he doesn't, unless, like as long as he stays out turret, I feel like he can't really die. Yeah. Some nice items he got. I'll just push top and try to get my hourglass. I think once I get hourglass, I can actually like look to do stuff on side, but before that, I don't even have a stopwatch now again. So I'm kind of back to just being one shot by Camilla Or Tristana if they use Carvers at the same time. Ah, man. I want to get my hourglass. Need some gold going. Hopefully that's a crab up. Hopefully there's no one else going for this one. Be like a little Carthus or something coming lurking. Okay, well I can't really go top because it's Rana jumps on me then. The same kind of story will just happen where I get one shot. I don't have Hourglass yet. When I get that, I can survive Capsule really easily by pressing the button. But for now, it's a bit tougher. Do I have Kindles? Gonna be fine here. Oh! Maybe didn't really want to cancel it. That was a bit crazy, like a bit too close maybe, but we got Carver's ult, and at the end of the day we actually straight Carver's ult, Kindred ult, and that's like 10 out of 10 trades, so that does make it a bit easier to play. Like I should get Hourglass before next Carver's ult hopefully, so maybe I can even go side now and play the game. He's still 15, so he'll get the rank 3 ult soon. But for now he won't have it. Fiora died, so he gave like a big shutdown, but we get Baron for it, so I think it's a fine trade. As long as we can actually use the Baron. Like last time I just kinda died and then we died mid as well. But this time I have Hourglass, like I'll have Hourglass next base, so hopefully I can't die. And I think Fiora, like unless you send 5 people so you can't die either. Because she has your W for Carp assaults. And also she's lifesteal so much that it's like doesn't really matter much for her. So we should be able to probably 1v1. Just get stuff done. Yeah, let's push the wave. There's also Dragon 50 we could get, but I think just playing for turrets is not bad. Like we have Baron, hopefully we can use it a bit. We do have TP on Fiora, so she could consider maybe just TPing even. But she walks instead, so we'll be a bit slower, but it's still fine. She also doesn't have Baron, I guess, which does hurt her a bit, but I don't think anyone can really match up to her anyway. Susanna is like trying right now. And I think unless there's other people around, then Fiora will kind of just be fine. She's going for the chase actually. I don't think she can get out, so I don't think our Hourglass is. Yeah. This flash so I don't get to eat. If I get killed by her here, that could maybe die. Now we actually stand. Fiora TP as well. So we do actually win this game. Was feeling a bit tough, but Fiora just absolute smurfs, so GG. Nice. Maybe Carthus has to be my ban, honestly. It's a bit too frustrating to play against right now. But yeah, let's be right back. Yo, yo. Where did you guys go? I don't know. Basically like a rapper at this point. Oh, what? I forgot my water. Hopefully the Q doesn't pop.
So who wants to kill the king?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
So who wants to kill the king?
The Teddy, thank you for the sub. And Maxiofus. When LBO Sundra, well, I think Sundra's probably a better blind pick, but I'm just like mixing it up a bit. So I don't play only the same champ. So Caps buys water and pours into his own bottle. Now we have a bottle and then we have like a fridge, I guess, which is fridge which can like pour water out. Like
So who
I
wants
don't
to
know
kill
how
the
it
king?
exactly works, but yeah, I mean we have a fridge with water in it. I mean not water in it, but you like pour water like that. You press on the button and then the water comes out. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's Sumi, thanks. Oh, it's Umsi. It's Umsi. Maybe that's how it works. Thank you for the sub. What's your favorite Danish dish? Probably rugbrød. Rugbrød is always nice. Basic tap water, I guess. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what the difference is. Who knows? I didn't make the water. I'm just drinking it. Don't hate the messenger.
So who wants to
Hate
kill
the
king?
message. Path C Gaming. Thank you for the sub. My sorcery over inspiration on the blank. I do like mana flow and transcendence. So I that's like basically why biscuits are not bad like for early lane, but I think with levels and transcendence and mana flow get more value. Is it the Lee Sin that comes in now? Or is it the Karthus that he was abusing before? I think I'll go Lee Sin though. I'm gonna show him what's up. What? I don't have FPX Lee Sin. No. Why do you play with attack speed rules as a mage sometimes? Attack speed is not with AP is not always that useful. A lot of champions where it's like kind of meh, like you want to build AP, but the early game like the FU AP won't really make a break matchup. So attack speed just makes it like easier to last hit, easier trade with autos. Like even if you're a mage, it doesn't mean that you don't auto attack, you know. Like all mages use auto attacks as well. Obviously later in the game it's kind of useless, but
So who wants to kill the king?
in the early game it makes sense. Pop Wuto, thank you for the sub. Oh wait, I'm not swapping. I'm actually playing Lee Sin. I was like a bit confused there. Well, I will go Godfist, I think. Did you win the blank game? Yep. Our Fiora completely smurfed, and then we did it. Do you remember Elvin from Dark Passage? I mean, of course I remember him. I played with him. He was also the one who invited me to join. So. The Bowser vs or No Way for you. I mean, I guess it depends on what the question is. But yeah. That's a tough one. Probably depends on the actual question. Do like playing against the Bows because it's kind of fun. I think I prefer playing against the Bows, and I probably prefer playing with No Way. But it's more just that the Bows always like kind of makes the game kind of fun, at least for the opponents, because it's like like he's kind of ending, but he's also like he's pretty scary, you know. Like you don't want to go into the brush when he's sitting there with Sion or with Gragas. So you get into like some very fun situations. I hope that I one day can play top against him in solo queue. I don't think I did that ever. Maybe I'm not remembering. Have you ever been to America? Yeah, I've been to America multiple times. Like when I was a kid, I traveled one time to what was it called again? I guess Venezuela, I think. And I've also been yeah, and obviously I've been multiple times to the NA studio. For All Stars, Rift Rivals again, All Stars again, and yeah, I think that's about it. What are the teams you're looking to face against in the Worlds? I mean, just everyone, right? Like, obviously, the stronger the team, the more fun it gets, but as long as they don't get too strong, I guess we also want to win, right? But there's something particular I want to play against, like maybe FPX and IG, like they beat us before, so getting revenge against them wouldn't be bad. I mean, obviously I hope that we face some Chinese team at Worlds. Like imagine we won Worlds and then didn't face any, that would be feel kind of weird. But as long as we get some revenge against LPL, that would be nice. You've done a lot of quick things in this quarantine. I mean, I've just played League, right? I've just been in the stream room most of every day, and then trying to climb. I mean, I've gotten a lot of LP, not gonna lie. Like my LP has for sure risen a bit, and I'll just try to keep climbing for that rank 1 spot. How's it going today in the climb? I think I'm 3-1, 2-1 maybe, 3-1, something like that. So not too shabby. You're laying against Bjergsen in pro play. Well, only really at Rift Rivals, right? We've been Rift Rivals twice against Bjergsen, but yeah, it's Rift Rivals. So, how's cooking caps coming along? Well, we didn't really like cook today or yesterday. I guess our chef was here today, so that's that. But yeah, I mean, our new mission is like kind of making pasta. Like we're trying to learn like how to make pasta and spaghetti. We're trying to boil it, and it's going like pretty alright, honestly. I think we're actually like not bad at it. Maybe it's also because, you know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we just kind of like follow the guide, right, and then it kind of works. Do you miss playing against anyone from Fnatic? Well, I don't know if I miss playing with anyone. Obviously, you miss people and you like I've been with for so long, but it was obviously tough choice, but I ended up joining G2 instead, and now we'll just try to make it work as much as possible. I'm playing against Korg, so maybe I could play Castle game this game actually. We also have Yumi, maybe Maokai, so could be not bad. Try that out. It's been a while since I played Castle. It wasn't really meta for a lot of years now, but like season 8 I think I was playing a bit. This game is not bad. So yeah, so I don't want to go on Castle. Thinking about like a Fleet or Conqueror, right? I think maybe I will go the Conqueror route. Like I don't really need fleets to lane, probably. Well, the healing laydown is fine. I prefer probably Conqueror. So maybe something like this, something like this, something like this. I think I'll go for this. We're shilling. It's true, yeah. What's your dream vacation place? Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I haven't really been on vacation since I became pro, right? Because I obviously travel the whole year. So when I actually have off time, I'm just going home to my family. My dream vacation. I'm not sure. I like. Yeah, I don't know. I like. What do I like? I like. I guess roller coasters. Maybe like Disneyland or something. Thoughts on Jensen solo queue and competitive? Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really play much against Jensen solo queue. I guess when he was Incarnation, he was rank 1, so he had that going. But yeah. Do I get the Dawn Shield or do I want to go for the Crafting Potion? I think maybe I'll just go Dawn Shield. Should be fine. It's like a very late game, yeah. It's like tank. Junglers are farming as well, both farming junglers and like casting Corgi matchup. It's not really probably like a we're fine, I think. He could maybe look for something, but I don't think they can even invade. Like we have a pretty strong level 1 with Castle Carthus. He poked me, but I will just base the base. How far are you in Naruto with Miki? I don't actually know. I have no idea. I think like season 2 something. That's kind of all I know. Is Conqueror better than Fleet? I mean, I don't know. I didn't play Castle for 2 years, but I don't really play against it much either. But I think I prefer Conqueror. But we'll see. I'll probably have to try both out. Where would you be when you never started playing League? Well, I don't know. I probably wouldn't be right here. I would probably be in Denmark right now, studying, becoming like. That's what I like to see in my game, you know. Do love some kills on my Carthus. I guess Carthus is OP. Like, I don't know what to say. Every game getting fed now. Well, it started out pretty good, but then we kind of just like threw it a bit. Hopefully my bot is still fine though. Nothing too behind. Cause I'll just gotta be farming here. Farming for the late game. Does have cool, so I'm trying to like get some trades in on him, but not really sure if I should force trades and just farm up. But I guess that's what Soul is for, right? Trying out a bit. I guess when I'm low like this, I could get over by Kindred, so not sure if it's the best that I trade like this, but it's what it is. Pretty scary recall. See if you guys have hear the sound or not. What do you want to build? I honestly, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. But I will maybe build into like I build a Mana Crystal because I can either go Rod or Tier. I think I should probably get either of those two. Not sure if people still building Tier, but I think I'll do that. Go like Tier into Rod. Probably the way I want to go. Don't have any potions. We're gonna refillable. They could for sure look for a dive for me again. Since I am getting very low here. He does just end up dying instead, so I mean that works out as well, right? Just gonna kill him in like that. Now Carpet's also getting XP from the wave, and yeah, it's just pretty good for the game, at least from our game. Fresh is like a bit annoying here because he can lantern him out after, so he might actually be able to get it and get out. But we'll just have to try the best to see if we kill. Should kill this guy probably. We end up killing Kindred. Maybe we can. Nah, probably can't kill this guy. But he gets the mark, which I mean should be fine for us, I think. Trading a kill for a mark. But hey, maybe Kindred calls worth. We also killed Fresh now though, and the wave is very bad, so now it's probably not that great for them. My friends? Sure about that one? That was like rather aggressive from him. I think I'll just push this out of base again. As I can. There's also a way Kindred goes on me here, but if I ult the wave right, I think I'm fine. Just reset here. Your magic is powerless against me. He already has jungle items, so like now enemies the team like this game the enemies are the ones that are like, oh, that Carpet is very fed. What are we gonna do about him? Like last two games was like pretty scary from my point of view, but now I'm kind of a bit more confident. Like feel like we scaled really well, and Carpet should be a monster this game. So unless the Fiora pops off, oh wait, they don't have Fiora then. Yeah, it's looking tough for them, I think. Okay, really lost 2 damage, I guess. If you don't max it. Ooh, we're doing Drake. It's a bit crazy here. I think we can clean up though. Like I can probably kill guess this guy's already dead. This guy will die now as well. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Mark out for flash on him, maybe? Oh, he got minion blocked. Gaston or Carvus might just take blue, which I think is fine. So I'll just take a base instead. Then he can blue. If he was pinging that, I could get it maybe, but I think it's fine if he takes it. It doesn't go, he's like very strong, so can just keep farming up. But if he wants to let me get it, I can also take it, you know. I'm not gonna say no to a blue. He did do that on last, so Corgi will move after the wave, but maybe they're fine. I think I will just leave him. They're kind of dead anyway, so might as well just get my wave. I don't think I can actually make a difference if I move or not, because Corgi is like really fast with package, right? They got a 2 for 2, which, I mean, I guess that's end up fine. We're trying to drag again now. I'll do mid wave and then I can maybe like help it out. I'll actually second play it as well since he does already have it. I don't win against these guys. Like I mean, even if they have a lot of deaths, they also have like a lot of kills, right? So they have a lot of items. And I'm playing Castin, so I do kind of just want to farm up. If I keep getting free kills, that's like great, right? But I think I just get like some more items. Like actual skirmishes I can be pretty strong, because I'm pretty good cleaning up. I can do a lot of damage, but just not enough to actually kill people. Could maybe get hooked here, but he did go outside. Okay, well. I see Kindreds. Top bot is fine. They're very strong. Like this guy's like super OP. The other guys were. I think I went pretty hard against this guy, but maybe not. I didn't have a wave, I think I could maybe all in even. Yeah, I do win against that guy. I will win even harder when I get my base off here. I'll be very strong. Especially since, oh, I guess Kindred is around, so not sure if we want to do this. Oh, actually. Yeah. Actually sniped me and then I was not close enough to the wall. Kindred flash though. I think he was shot down away. But I have my rod now. Just have to keep farming up. I can TP on this maybe. I kinda want revenge now. Like I'm actually hungry for blood here. Oh wait, move the pink ward so then I can't really TP. I can TP like really behind though, but it's a bit worse maybe. Are you gonna get out here? Was it worth, huh? Was it worth killing me in the end? I just, you know, like I just died so I could get like the bonus movement speed from dying, right? That's like the new meta. Like if I ever die on stage and I have TP, then you guys know why, right? Like I just wanted to get the bonus movement speed so I can like catch up to people. I'm just abusing the new mechanics to the fullest. So apparently MF is AFK, and they're asking us to end. We do have Herald again, but it is, or could also be like a EU open maybe. I'm completely sure here. Kind of pushing in though, but I guess I'll also just go bot because like no one's actually showing, so they probably just opened. Looks like it's actually like a real one, but you never know. Like in EU, that's always the EU open. It's like a good bait, saying open and just fighting. Kill the sphere before the Herald hit, probably not right. I didn't even get level 11. I heard Castle level 16, that's where he's at. But at least get level 11 Castle. Come on. Come on. GG. Well, I didn't really get to play the game, but you know, we won the game anyway. Karthus seemed pretty OP again. Tigger CDR boots. I was thinking about it. Maybe it depends on like how much MR they get. Boots could be like MR, like what's it called, Mercs are probably the ideal boots. But if they don't have that much CC, then I think it depends like a bit on how much magic sense they get. Because sorcerer's shoes are really OP if they don't have a lot of CDR magic sense. Do you do Clash? No, I will not do Clash. I will probably just play a few more games and then call it. When I wanna get food. So I don't know if it'll be like 1 more game, 2 more games, maybe even 3, depending on how fast they open. But yeah. Well, isn't it a bit sad when you farm up the entire game waiting for a power spark and they just open, you couldn't enjoy it? Yeah, it happens too often. Like that happens too often that you just like pick late game, you don't get to late game, you cry. Oh, this one actually still gives me nightmares. Like, I don't even want to see. Just 1 more game and it's gone from my view. Do you always go to tier first and casting? Well, this is my first casting game in like 2 years, so didn't really play against a lot of casting either. Don't think people in the EU ever really played that much. Like, it's a big pick in China, but and even Korea they play a lot. So maybe I'll have to watch a bit more into their games to see. Because I don't get much experience against it. I don't get to play it a lot either. So. Which champion would you consider your main? Yeah, I don't really have a main. I think it just, you know, my main flies as my main shifts as the sand, as they say, right? I keep going on new main every game, and basically like a new champion that I'm maining. So yeah. So what am I looking for is the question, right? Is it gonna be the sack mid, or do I actually want to win, right? I probably want to win because I do need to get rank 1. Probably shouldn't play sack, but you know, you never know what's gonna happen. Why don't you play on the other account? Well, I wanted to play on the other account, but then I decided to play on this account instead. And I feel like this was my Smurf, right? So this was like the account that I didn't get to rank 1. So you could say it was actually an Elo Hell. You could say the other account was like an Elo Heaven, but this one is an Elo Hell. And I kind of want to go against the stance, you know. I want to prove that I can get rank 1 on this account as well. And if I get rank 1 on this account as well, it means that I got rank 1 on 3 different accounts, which means that, you know, Elo Hell is not real. But if I can't get rank 1 on this account, then I agree, guys. Then there's Elo Hell. Then it's just confirmed. For all the other, it's just like confirmed actually. Is all mid still good? I don't think all mid is that great. I mean, it's fine maybe, but I haven't really seen any of it in competitive or solo queue really, so it's hard to judge. If he goes Syndra bot, I could play a set game though. Like, I'm feeling a bit like, you know, daring. And if he wants to play Syndra, then I might as well just get some 80 damage going. Go like this, probably. Oh yeah, let's see, what am I going for? Is it a project? Oof, I do like this one though. I gotta go project though. It looks like it's Kai'Sa Ezreal mid, so I will get some armor. I guess I want to get the extra CDR or what I'm gonna go for.
So who wants to kill the king?
I think I'll go like this actually. Peggy Melegi. Did I get that right? Thank you for the sub. Do you think Set needs buffs to play playable on stage? I mean, for sure Set needs buffs to play playable on stage. Don't think he's very good right now. Yeah, I think Set is like pretty weak right now in competitive. Solo queue I think is fine though.
So who wants to kill the king?
Not something I would want to invest too much time into. Maybe if they buff it. DFN34, thank you for the sub as well. It's a Lee Sin mid, so Lee Sin's versus Set. What a great match we have here. We're gonna have. How to master a new champ? Well, I mean, I think just practice and looking at players who are good at playing it right. That's probably the best way. Also hear people's thoughts on champions if they give that. He didn't show what spell he took, Lee Sin. Oh, he took W, I guess. Okay, well. Are you a football fan? Yeah, I mean, I think my favorite team is the Riot. I'm a really big fan of their goalkeeper, the Blitzcrank. He's like a pretty good goalkeeper. And also their striker, like the Ezreal one, is like, he like always scores. When it looks like impossible for him, he just like makes the miracle happen. So I'm pretty big fan of that team. He's playing armor on double AD. Looks like attack speed as well, actually. That's a lot of AD. Ouch. That hurt. Stop it. He's just running at me. He uses potion already though. And he only has one because he has Doran's blade. Go away. Pokey poke him back. Oh. I should be fine here, but... We did get double kill bot. I'm a bit chunked out. I think we're fine. Because Gragas is kind of like counter jungling. I don't think Ezreal knows. So Ezreal might waste a lot of time here. He goes to check back his jungle. Unless they actually kill them. Like Gleek could move here. I'm trying to like hold Lee Sin mid, but it's like not that easy without dying. He could just maybe flash on me or something. I'm very low. He didn't actually move, so that's good. Graves gets like a bit of a lead. But yeah, if I get Q'd, I'm dead. Or if I get... I mean, even E-Flash auto is like kind of a kill. No! Yeah. If I get hit by anything, I'm dead. I think if I had E there and ignited, I would kill though, because I would get another turret aggro, but wasn't fast enough. Well, mid-wave is not bad for me, like he doesn't actually get to push this out in time. So he loses his wave, but Lee is getting a bit strong. I can just keep freezing it actually. He loses one wave and he loses another wave here, so that's actually like really good for me. Like if I actually got this wave out, it would be a bit hard to win being 2-0, but I think I can be fine maybe. Just deny a bit of XP, we can even look for a gank maybe, since he's no flash and he has to walk up here. Like imagine, like he jumped in right with no flash, so it's like kind of vulnerable. Like as Ezreal is covering him. We're going hard on Ezreal though. Can maybe kill Lee here, not sure if I have the damage. Ah, we hit. Can just hold it. The wave's still frozen, I think, even if the wave is a little bit chunked out. And he kinda has to push it out, so he might just end here. When I get W again, I can probably kill. There could be like an Ezreal around, maybe. Like he's very angry right now. Also maybe a bit cocky because he has a lot of kills. Ah! All the Qs missed. Ah! That's so sad. I got a bit greedy. But I was just kind of a bit frustrated, I guess. So if I hit the Q, you get the big shutdown. I could just have been happy with the wave frozen. Like I was getting like a lot of advantage for free. Like even now I have a big CS lead. So if I just played to keep the freeze, it would be really game over. Because he would never really want to base, because like, I mean, if he wants to base, he should just already have base, right? Because he was just kind of wasting time. So he would probably end eventually. I can freeze again now, but this time he would be a lot healthier, and he's also like obviously really fat, so he should be able to do something to it. Or maybe Bard can come. But it's like if he gets level 6, he might even just 1v2 us. It's a lot of damage. We can't kill him here. Let's try to clear the wave a bit. He should have ult though, so I will destroy the space. I should consider staying, but I think if I get ulted, I'm just instantly dead, so. Actually, maybe I can bait him, because I have ult right now. He doesn't. Doesn't seem like I can make a big difference. Especially now we get 6 right now, which it probably does. Ezreal could jump on me as well. But else we could maybe like look for something since he's like pretty far up. They might have Ezreal around. They used flash on me, but I think he can't get out here, so... Do get a big shutdown on him. Like, he thinks it's worth players flashing for me to trade 1 for 1, then... Sure. I will just, actually... I get the Umbo Glaive. Do this that. They're pretty strong now, but if they start throwing their leads, then we can maybe win this. Nord is diving as well, and I can probably kill him after. Graves kills him. I can probably even kill the Astral. Can I? No, I cannot. He doesn't flash, so I'm probably fine, but unless I get Astraled. Just a flash run, probably. We should have ult up again soon, so I think just spacing is fine. Like when he gets ult, I'll just get Dove. I can't really play ult to Q. It's not really a window to jump away. So just taking a base is fine, I think. They just like my ult and all my summoners, so my kill pressure is kinda gone. Just trying to kill Ezreal. Don't have ult, so I'm not really useful, especially not with Ignite either. Not really much. I have to wait till I get ult up again. And I can maybe do something. If I have ulti and Ignite, I can probably threaten him at least. Like right now he can just kind of tank me and heal up. Apparently their bot is going mid, so maybe they will dive. I think I'm fine. Is dead. That's really nice. Yeah, getting some golden graves. Although both me and Syndra are very useless. Bard as well. Kill Kai'Sa, we kill Nautilus, so probably can't do much to Astral. I kill this run. Could consider going Herald, so I will just take it out, but he probably just resets since he was really low. Okay, well, if he gets a flash, hopefully I can get out as well though. Lee could collapse on me. Oh. They're going back for Herald actually. It's kind of greedy, but maybe. Like Lee has ult as well, so. They don't smite though, I think. They got the Herald, I guess. Lee's looking for me here though. Hopefully he can save me. But maybe not, I'm actually just one shot. It's a lot of damage. Maybe we can get him. Looks like Rainson actually ends up picking up. So me and Syndra are still like really useless, but I guess Rainson also got some kills now, so maybe he can somehow carry this game. It is a kind of game where Rainson can actually be pretty OP, because well, while Kai'Sa is a bit annoying for him, they don't really have like any like, yeah, don't really have any. It's just kind of like there's Astral jungle, he's in mid, right? So there's not a lot of CC. And not a lot of damage for him necessarily either. It's like mostly just like bursts, which he should be able to survive maybe. Not right now with Blade, but when he gets some more items like Sterox or something. Can't really get kited that easily. How did I hit that actually? I guess he barely got out of the brush compared to me. Like I'll be fine throwing that in without getting it. They don't have Nordle now. Kai'Sa is not on that shutdown, but she's still not bad to get. Yeah. And go catch top, try to survive. Hopefully I don't get one shot. Oh. Nice.
So who wants
Graves
to
is
kill
coming
the king?
top, so maybe we can do something. Man. Well, I guess he's really OP right now. Oh. I guess don't think anyone's coming top, but I guess they could as well. They're probably going to Drake. Did heal up a lot with W. Don't have W now, so.
Shut down.
I'll use everything here. Still gets me. Have to be if anything can get me on him or not. He doesn't have ults, he doesn't have flash, I think, so I think he probably can't get out. Yeah, nice. I'll finally get him down. I get a lot of armor this game. Maybe I'll even get like an early this last whisper. I will just go back hold mid. See what I can do when I get some items. Don't really kill anyone right now, so I should probably just try to farm up. Maybe try to do some jungle camps. Yeah, well, I'll also need some farm, so. They'll push top again. He'll probably just die mid though, so maybe I can just like move somewhere else. Like, I think giving top to it is not bad. Like we can maybe get a fight in mid instead. I don't think I can hold him. Just look for someone here. Maybe we get a good fight. I think I can ult because he will just ult me away anyway, like ult away anyway. Figure out base for top now. Hopefully Kai'Sa doesn't W me. She does. Base now. If she also can ult, then I don't think she'll do have W in time, so should be fine just basing. Like Tier 2 is a lot easier to catch on. I guess Graves will take the wave, so I'll just go bot side instead. Once he dies, then I can catch instead. We killing the bot side. I mean, as long as we don't die to Lee Sin, then I guess we're probably fine. So the rest is strong, but they're not like that. That's strong. Maybe. I guess this guy's just getting muted. I do have 11 soon. Like when I get 11, I can actually like, well, I can kind of do what I'm supposed to do, I guess. Can at least kill like some people. Even if it's not like super easy. If they overextend, I can at least punish them maybe. Since it's a bit, I think it's actually fine for me. Should for sure be killable. Well, I think this guy can get out probably, maybe. So Dragon 50, I mean it's Ocean, and they do are getting a lot of them, so maybe we can like look to get it since we did kill some people, but it's not gonna be easy. Just trying to get some form of farm. It's not really behind, so just any form of farm is like really good for me. Trying to catch up with the game. Drake is in 20, but I think we probably have to give it. Can't really stay and help him since I'm running way too low. Yeah, I can see just getting home guards probably makes me faster. We have Drake now as well. I don't know if we can fight it. Like maybe we can try, but it's probably hard. We get a really dream fight. Maybe we can do something though. Oh, Bartz is dead actually. Oh! Kaiser's injured. That's good. That's good. Nice, I'm getting some gold. Some gold going. Nice. Well, that's really good. I mean, they got the Drake, so we do have to care about them getting like Baron or like Dragon Soul. Because I mean, if they get Ocean Dragon Soul, then it's a hard game. Not sure what if I've ever won a game against Ocean Soul. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm also like a bit stronger now if I get a base off. Probably not super useful either yet, but I will slowly get there, hopefully. I just keep like taking camps, I guess, taking waves whenever I can. Fortunately, I don't have like a lot of threat on the waves, so it's like I have to give up a lot of waves. Whenever I can get farm, I'll try to get it. So yeah, I think I can't do this in time either. Could be in trouble even. Let's take a base. Get my my dust plate. Oh. Well, I survive for now. If I had my dust plate, I would kill him there, but I don't. That's really good. I guess we are kind of trying to strike back a lot. Like, it seems like we're just kind of stronger now, maybe. I Kaiser did end a lot in the last fights, and this is also like kind of lucky. Like, he did almost just one-tap me. But yeah, we'll just have to try and see what we can do. Oof, we saved mid turret even. Okay, if we kill this guy, we can maybe win Baron. We'll just push top though. And we'll see if we can get Baron or not. Can't one-shot him, even from Fog of War, but yeah. They could chase me here. I could actually be in trouble. Lee is running up. But I guess Nautilus and Kai'Sa went back mid, so I'm fine. Oh. They ignited me, I was dead. I can't just get one shot by his ult only. It's kind of crazy. I think I get a base off, or maybe healing. Oh. I can probably still. We didn't get Astral, but we still do decently in the fight. Wall. Try to see if I can help out if Astral jumps on him. I think he's fine. No, maybe not. Oh, I made it. At least I got the Astral down. Drake is up in 40. We really need. Actually, Graves is dead for Drake now. It's not great, but maybe he can make it. Like. Astral's also dead, but he does have a little bit of short death timer. And if they can try to rush it here, because Graves is our strongest guy. He'll be a little bit late. We'll have to defend it somehow. So I think if they get that, then it might actually just become over. Like it's OP the Ocean Drake. Very good. Oh. Not sure. Oh. Not sure if there's any honey fruit. It's a honey fruited map after all. But, oh. So I can just take the bard healing. Kai'Sa W pokes that hurts a lot, at least on me. This guy's just kinda dead. Oh, they're going Drake, please. I think I'll just kill Ezreal maybe, or like try to threaten him out of the Baron pit at least. Yes! Thank you. Like, it didn't actually matter if I died, I just had to make sure Ezreal did not get Drake. So even if I just, like, jump in and die, then... I forced Ezreal to eat out of the Drake, right? So not die. So that's just kind of the best I can do, I guess. Can't really care a bit about Ezreal, like, sneaking bot. He could be angry and want revenge, but it looks like it's mid, so... I'll just push bot. And take a base as well.
Has destroyed
16 soon as well. When I get 16 set, it gets like really strong. I mean, his ult gets very low cooldown, so you can kind of spam that, I guess, which is always a nice feeling. Kill him! Oh, Kai'Sa's Hourglass. She can Hourglass out. Oh, she looked like she didn't want to use it. Oof, the poison almost got me. Well, we kind of aced them here again. I think that might just be the ending of it. Not sure if Ezreal can hold. He might try to snipe me as well. Hopefully I won't die to that. Just have to have some dancing moves ready. Okay, Bard healed me a lot. I think we can end here. It's like we have this way plus the next one coming. It does clear Hanaki that fast, so maybe not. We have Nautilus alive as well now. The Nexus. He'll civil spawn. I died, but I think we got it. Nice. Well, a win's a win. Beautiful game. Beautiful game of League of Legends. Oh, my league just crashed. I don't know why it's crashing a lot lately. Or like it's like freezing out when I'm like in when I am in what's it called? After the game. Stellar carry performance, exactly. That's how you carry games. I'm trying to make it work again. Can't really open League for some reason, but I think I know the fix to that. Let's see here, and then I open, and then it works. $50 character password, pretty much, yeah. What even is my password? I don't even know what my password is actually. Like, it's just kind of like automatic at this point that I log in. When I'm thinking, I'm not even sure what it is. Yeah, I don't actually know what it is, but it's just kind of like automatic that I just write it in. Just in my like subconscious, I guess. How do you keep yourself from going tilting after going 0-6 as an assassin? Well, it just comes down to like wanting to win, right? Like, I mean, obviously I want to get the LP, so it doesn't really matter if it's like dirty LP or it's like clean LP. LP is LP. So I just try my hardest. You know, maybe I can also get more out of the game that way than if I just like int and keep inting. Like, I mean, I could probably have stopped a bit earlier, but once I actually stopped inting, then it was pretty good. Like, I just started farming camps. I started farming little lanes. Obviously, my Graves was like super unhappy with me farming camps, but like, yeah, I'm not sure. I never understood the point of like when people say like someone is like, let's say someone says like, oh, this guy's 0-10, so like don't let him get any farm. Like, that's like the worst thing I've ever heard, I think. Because then he'll just be useless the whole game. But if you actually like farm, then you can come back up. I think what makes sense is that if someone is like tilted, then they probably shouldn't get farmed, because then they're like they're kind of useless anyway, right? If they're just tilting. But as long as someone's actually like playing the game, then like you should just like let them farm, you know. Can still always be useful like late game, even if it will take like 10 minutes before I was useful. Like when I was 0-6 there initially, it took. I was like, okay, for 10 minutes I'll be useless now, but in 10 minutes at least I can do something, right? So. Going for rank 1, that is the goal. We're still far away, and but we're getting closer every single day, so I'm hoping that we can get there. It's still a while away though, but you know what? You can only try, then see what happens. And you know, if I lose, then it's just elo hell, right? If I lost this game, it was just elo hell. Can you play the blank? I might play the blank. I'm not sure. I'll just figure out what I'll play on the fly. Probably depends a bit on what they pick. Maybe what I'm feeling. Damage of last game, oh, I didn't actually check damage, but I guess I didn't check anything because the client crashed. So I'm not sure. Maybe check in there. Maybe in check out OBGG. Ban Senna Aphelios. Well, sure. Sure thing. I guess we're banning out all the AD carries. Ban Varus, Aphelios, he wants to ban Senna as well. And then first pick an AD carry. He's actually just try hard drafting here. Did you get called back to Denmark because of Corona? Where are you? Well, I am in Denmark. No, wait, I'm not in Denmark. No, you mind game me there. I didn't get called back to Denmark. I am in Berlin right now, which is in Germany. And yeah. How's Italian solo queue competitive? Actually, I think Italian Fresh was like a lot of fun bot lane. Me and Miki were playing that a lot. No one really plays it, but it seemed pretty good when we played it. Just like dive them over and over. We even roam mid at like level 3. we just went mid at like level 3 against like Rogue, I think, and just stole that mid laner. It's pretty fun. So we are picking right now, huh? I'll go for a Zoe game. This will probably be the last game I play today, guys, so yeah. Can fans come to the G2 gaming house to visit? We've never had anyone visit us. I don't even know. I mean, I think maybe the address is even like hidden. I guess. I'm not really sure. You can go to the office though, the G2 office, but actually, you can't even go to the G2 office because there's Corona as well, right? So everything is kind of on lockdown, but normally, if you got a world skin, what champ would you probably choose? That's a good question. Probably, I'm not actually sure. Maybe whatever skin you want to have, whichever skin you would like to have. Maybe I'll just take that one. Maybe you know what skin could be cool. But first I'll have to win it. So if I win it, then you can just write me and then figure out what we're gonna do. Can I go to the G2 house and kiss Ocelot? I mean, maybe to the office. Maybe if you go to the office, he will allow you. Maybe if you're wearing some G2 clothes, it will be from g2esports.com/shop/clothes or something. Then maybe you can get something. Has anyone ever told you look like the guy from the Lonely Island? His name is Jorma Takun. Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can confirm it now here. Yeah, I mean, no one ever said that, no. But I mean, I guess you just said it, or maybe you didn't say it necessarily. Just asked if anyone said it. But no one said it so far. Although, yeah. Fastball is like, I'm gonna win worlds. I mean, you know, like don't try anything. Don't you try. Show please. I mean, I don't want to show my password. Password is banned. Because last time I showed my password, then I kind of got locked in by some a lot of people, and suddenly I had a lot of friends on my account. So I guess it's a good way to get a lot of friends. I'm looking for a lot of friends, so I know what to do. Just leak the password. What do you think is the most fun champ? Well, usually I just like winning, right? So whatever brings me the win, brings me the elo, usually is pretty fun. I think on stage, although I really enjoy playing like some of the assassin champs, like yeah, Wukong Kane games were really fun. I think Vayne game was really fun. Talon game was a lot of fun as well. I mean, the set game was like a bit sad because like both set games were like, you know, one game I was like 0-6, kind of like last game, and the other set game I was we were playing against Ivern. Yeah, Ivern was not very balanced. We were also playing against Corgi. Corgi was not very balanced. It was very anti-fun, you know. Like I was not even that behind, but it was just, it's never been more useless in my life, so that wasn't very fun. Because that champions were just completely unbalanced, and yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, better draft just always wins. Achip. Achoo. And bam. Getting that attack speed going, getting that autos in. Oh no, that's not what we want to see. That is not what we want to see. Not in the last game of the day. We want to start out strong and finish even stronger. Ah, that hit I could maybe even kill. It's a bit much taking turret aggro maybe. Rek'Sai will for sure loop mid, I think. Just like that would make sense for him. Kinda healed up again. Uh-oh, he's here already actually. Heal, 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 heal me. Rek'Sai flashed. I also flashed though. And he actually took full blue side clear. I haven't seen a lot of people do that. Body was on red. I'm a bit low though now without flash, so not really sure if I like my circumstances right now, but I have to make the most. Oh, you know, oh Riot. What do you say? Maybe a little heal, maybe a proto belt, ignite. I do already have one of those, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, he doesn't have anything. I think I'll just let it crash since he has TP anyway, so tanking it doesn't really help me much. And kind of just makes it all more awkward actually, because I get lower, right? He will TP back anyway. I can't really help him out much because I have to get my wave. Kali TP'd back, it looks like. Or did she just... Oh, she actually just didn't base yet. Now I could consider doing something. I'm pretty strong. My heal and ignite. Actually, does have flash as well. Okay, Rek'Sai is going for the bot crab as well. If I had Q up, maybe I could do something here. But at least he doesn't get crap. I think crap should still be up. I think he can't go for it now, bro. Oh my god, guys. Like, honestly, can you guys just, like, take a break? I would love a little hand. Yeah, yeah. Go get me. We'll try to freeze this though. I don't have much mana, so unless I get some help. Just take the melees. Okay. Well, that works. Finally got the push out. Let's get a base up now. But the early game didn't go too good, honestly. Again, I did run a lot mid, I guess, so I will just have to be happy with that. Renekton got a bounce back, and I mean, obviously the kill later in the game is more valuable than the first one. Like now he has the XP lead. So that's pretty good. Going for bot game, which is like, it's like a bit crazy. It works out. If it's get Rek'Sai would jump in, then maybe they get in trouble, because like even 2-3 they almost lose it, right? But we did end up work because we get the flash, but it's more like if Rek'Sai's around, then it's like a bit risky, right? So yeah, I guess Rek'Sai could be lurking right now. So a pretty good pink bot side. So unless he like really runs behind it. She's 6 now. Yeah, I kind of lost my lead, like my window to punish, I guess. So I will just have to kind of play on the defensive now. Oh, he doesn't flash this guy. Nice. Kakali does have flash and ult, so she is a bit scary. She doesn't have ignites, which does, I mean, doesn't help me necessarily, but it like makes it easier for me. Rek'Sai's bot side again. Might wanna look for something. We'll need some help pushing this out, I think. Rek'Sai's flash again. He probably wants to straight flash with me again. Oh, he's bot side actually. It's trying to be a bit annoying here.
An ally has been slain.
Let's heal. Let's keep the way frozen. We end up dying bot. I don't know. Actually, we died top. Is that flash though? I guess he flashed him into turret probably. Oi. Oh, they're swapping actually. Hopefully I can get... Oh, that's a Rek'Sai now, jungle. Nice. I didn't get blue, but I got it in Akali. That's like at least half as good as blue. I was a bit too close as well. If I walk into that Rek'Sai, I could be in trouble. But I like how it turns out, I guess. At least I didn't die this game. So I'm just kind of farming up a bit. Should still be fine later on in the game. Even if I'm like a slightly bit weaker again in Akali and like I want full all in 1v1. Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like Renekton dies here. So don't think he can get out. I mean, Akali's so old actually, so maybe he can like 1v2. Probably not though. Yeah, it looks a bit hard.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Shit, CB top as well actually. Well, I kind of died, I guess, everywhere, so it's not the greatest. But I will just try to take some plates. As long as I stay strong, I can probably carry this. Do I have my looting soon? I'll just look to hold the wave like this. Don't have ults. He flashed on me, but I don't think he can get out. It's not ult or flash. Yeah, we're fine, we get him. So it's a 1-for-1 and he uses flash, so I think I'm fine with that. I could like prematurely flash it, but I think it's like take this as like a fine trade. And you don't know, I don't really know if he has flash either because he didn't take 2 fights like one on top. So there's a high chance he doesn't have like something up. This is also fine. I think I might even consider selling this for Ludens. I think I'll do that. Just try to get my Ludens going. I can get like a lot of poke down if I land it. Kyle doesn't take too much damage because of mercs, but at least the other guys have like no mercs for now. Please, not this minion. Yes. Thank you, Riot. I love you. Okay, well that's kind of unlucky, I guess. Can't get one of them. Oh, oh. Ah. Okay, he's not E right now, so if he walks up, I could maybe do something. It's a bit too deep, unfortunately. I am very low though. Okay, she got hit. That was like kind of troll of her. She wanted to like force my heal, but I was just kind of like playing with them, being like a bit mad that I was staying with 1 health. Hopefully I'm fine here. Eesh. Okay, now I'm like getting a bit greedy. I think I'll actually there's honey fruit because there's no honey fruit. Oh! Ba 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 boom! Ah, feels bad. Feels bad. Oh. Okay, feels bad as well. I guess I should not have flashed, because I was that anyway to his ult, right? But I could just be happy with him using flash, or no flash, but now I flash as well. It's not that great. We are kind of getting everything though in terms of like drakes and towers, so should be fine. I think I'll look into an hourglass maybe. Yeah, I'll go in. So, I mean, Rangers should probably go bot since he has CB. And we want to fight the Herald. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'll just giving bot turret. I probably want to be around for Herald because like my team will sure fight it, and if I'm not there, then we might just get aced, right? And that's just like not fine. Just get the Herald done though, so we can actually catch bots. Or like range to just base point even. Oh, come on. I guess now we don't get Herald at all. We lost like so much farm bots and we don't even get Herald now. I guess this like last minute was like really troll though. They might want to dive, but I mean I feel like they can't dive now. There's no way. Okay, they're trying, but it's like a bit crazy this dive. It's like really crazy. I think if Echo gets like W or ult off, he had ult in like 1 second as well when they dove. If he manages to get ult again, then it's over. But yeah. Oh. Nice. Oh, he shouldn't die now though. Run, 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 run. He got a turret, so they don't even get Herald actually. We might even get the Herald. It's like kind of both teams are throwing a little bit. I think we just either like went Herald instantly, or if Rangers went bot instantly. We probably so we went really deep, right? And then I went even deeper. And I died as well. Just like really bad. But now we can probably still get Herald. It's not actually too bad because they threw back the lead. They got a lead and then we gave them a lead and then we just they just throw it back. Oh, she does kind of one-shot me here. She does some mercs as well. She didn't have flash it looked like, so I actually am fine. Thought maybe you could flash on me. But now we don't get heralded again. It's like Echo went to help me, which is good, I guess. But yeah, this is kind of no one's getting this herald down. It's very Drake as well. I think I'll space for it. I think Drake is even more important than Herald. But we're going for the Herald. Not sure if I like that. I think now we probably won't be able to make it. Maybe we won't make it anyway, I guess. Yeah, I think they'll just get the Drake. We get mid turret with Herald though, so it's like not the worst. But we're so close to Drake's soul, I kind of like getting Drake as well. Rek'Sai was top actually, so maybe we can still walk into it. Like honestly, I should really push out bot, I think, but I will just run mid because we're for sure gonna fight. Like ideally, I just get the push wave out bot, because now it's not gonna be pretty bad. But since this is gonna be a fight, I thought I guess I don't make a difference anyway. Wow. Hit that. Probably should just give Drake. It's kind of full health. I'm a bit afraid of Rexa. Echo is... This Drake contest is pretty crazy. Oh my god, the flashes went out. Oh, they're going up bottom ranks. Can we get Drake fast maybe? Actually, no, that's right. Not. I could try to steal it or something, but it's kind of hopeless. Oh, what? I didn't even see Rexa fly. Just looking at set. Well, that's a big throw. Like now they're actually like really in the lead. That's kind of sad. Kind of trolling a bit. Cause like I look at how much farm they also get bots. Like ideal is that I push out the bot wave and then we can maybe even fight Drake. But we fought like close to that turret. And now we just kept taking the fight. Which means that yeah, it was just a bad fight the whole time and we just kept taking it. Like we didn't back out. So I mean I really want the Drake, but it's like a way too greedy I think. Oh well. If we get 2 more Drakes we can still get Soul, but it's like a bit harder now. Because Ezreal is also really fed, and Akali is very fed now as well. Like before Zed was the only one who was really strong, and Zed is not really like a problem in this game. Because he's not that problematic of a champion, but Ezreal is like very problematic, and Akali is also a bit annoying, so we have to see if we can make something happen. Oh, so bounce back now. They did throw before, so maybe they'll throw again. But this feels like we're kind of like trolling every time there's like a Drake or a Herald spawning, which is not good. So I think, I mean, if we're even in the game, then S5 we should be fine in fights. For us even like killing Janna and Astro. And Zed is also very easy for me to deal with. I can just kind of chunk him out every time. Okay, no QSS. That's not bad, even though I got a bit chunked. I think that's Tyconic Fruit. Team is coming, so as long as I don't die, should be fine. Jump right into it. It's our base bot. They're hitting mid and maybe even bot. Nice. Yeah, I think I'll get Rabadons probably. Though my amplifying time was a bit awkward. Could get Void as well. Don't have too much Emma. Try to run there. Maybe I run into Rexa though. It's not here. Oh what? We killed Janna somehow? They might actually get Baron here. I think that was like one throw too much. I can try to like heal a bit. I don't think I can do much in this. It's hard. I think that's the throw that like kind of seals it. I'm sure we can still win fights though, but it's just very hard without champs. Like we're really behind. We don't have much of an answer to Ezreal. The MF doesn't really scale as well as him. So once he gets his items, and they also have like a Janna going, then it's like a bit too much. We had really good lead though. Like we were ahead early game. If we just played better around Herald or like the third Drake, I think we could for sure have taken this. But oh well. I'll try to get a Rabadons, I think. Maybe then I can get something. Like if I get Rabadons and Void Staff, probably then I will actually be able to like one-shot people as well. But for now they're just like I guess they'll kinda one-shot me, also QSS for me. And they even have a mic as well, so I mean that's like a kill. Now we can maybe like, I mean bot in him is dead, but oh, he might die as well. That's a lot of damage. I guess I'll just die. 2 Rex ults, but he, oh, if he flew in he could maybe have died as well. I was hoping for. Oh! We just can't get close to him. They got a big shutdown actually from Akali. Wait. I got a big shutdown from Akali. I guess. Oh, we have 2 inims down. Drake is up as well. This guy's one shot. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's. Can we somehow get into Drake from this? Like, we only lost 1 inhib, and it's mid inhib, which is like really useless. But I don't know if we can make it to Drake, probably not. I think maybe we just give it, and I will just go top instead. Let's get farm. We keep fighting when we can't really. Maybe we just farm up a bit, we can play. The team is going for it though. Just have to not fight, like if we can go for steal, maybe that's fine, but let's not fight after. Okay, nice. I have Rabadons now. Akali could go on me though, so I don't know if I want to push this next wave. Maybe I can get help on it. So Akali could really just like sneak up on me and then... Oh, she's bot. That's perfect. Now let's get the wave. Okay, well, Rabadon's mine. Void Staff is probably my next option.
So who wants to kill the king?
Then I will... Like, I Rabadon's I'm like not weak, but I don't do too much damage either, feels like. I guess the shutdown was pretty big though. Like, Rabadon's for sure makes a difference. Oh, let me get the... Nice. Oh. Oh. Doesn't flash, Rexa. What is... Okay, well... I don't understand. I don't think we win this fight either. Oh! Actually, it's going very deep now. Good flash stun. But I kill him actually anyway. This is game over. Well. Rest in peace. Maybe we had win for the Drakes. I think if we should got Soul, we should win, but it's like a bit hard once Ezreal gets items. It's always like like that. He gets to his items and he gets really OP. Just getting my honor. Okay, it's ranked on. Well, that's gonna be it today. Kind of sad game, but guess to overall, I still got LP today, so it still works out. Yeah. See ya guys, and hope you enjoyed the stream. I will I'll try to see. I don't know if I can stream tomorrow. Like, I'm not sure if I will be able to. But I might have like a late stream. It'll for sure not be streaming early on. But maybe later on. So until next time, guys. See ya. Oh, guys. Guys. Would you?
Wait, are we allowed to have a window open in our room?
No, you're not.
What? No way!